myself.
How is that even possible?
They got my password.
Please don't tell me your password was password.
It's actually password 1.
This is your job for sponsored jobs.
This is what happens when you don't sponsor your job on Indeed. Next time, get matched with quality candidates with Indeed-sponsored jobs. Visit Indeed.com/hire now and sponsor your job today.
ESPN New York, now streaming live on YouTube. Subscribe today and watch the show. WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York.
Let's do it again for a third day. Ty Butler in for Chris Carlin. Bart Scott. We in the building, baby. We are here. Go until 1 o'clock. Michael K comes at you at that time. But until then, 800-919-3776. You know we get it popping on YouTube as well, so hit us up in the comments. I'm being told I got to do a better job of incorporating the comments into the show because Carlin does that. He goes to the comments, so I got to hit up the YouTube chat.
The YouTuber doobers.
See what the people are saying in there.
They part of the show, too. You know what's funny?
What's that? And this better be hilarious.
No, I was going because I couldn't get – no, not funny.
Okay.
I couldn't get my visa done right, man. So I had to go to one of these little fast visa places.
Be careful, bro. They're trying to get you up out of here.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm one of the people, right? If ICE grab me, I don't mind if you deport me. It's all good. I'll turn it to a vacation. I say, hey, guess what? I'm legal. I'm coming back. You know what I'm saying? We all good with that. Give me a free paid vacation to Africa.
Oh, man.
But, for me, so I was going over there, and I came out, and I hear, it's that power hour. And some dude in the streets.
Somebody heckling you?
Yeah, that's not heckling. That's love. That's love. Yeah, that's love. You know what I'm saying? So I pull up, like, hey, Bart, can I take a picture? Like, man, hurry up. I got to go to where was I going? Where did I have to go? Oh, I had a doctor's appointment. I was like, man, I got to get out of here because I'm trying to get to the city to get all the way to Morristown. But, he was like, man, you and Tobby arguing, man. I'm like, yeah, that's like my little brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, or my son.
Come on.
You could be my son.
Brother.
You could be my son.
How old are you?
I'm 45.
I'm 33. So how does that work scientifically?
I started early.
But come on.
I started early.
That's fine, but like you're not producing anything at 12 years old. Yes, you are.
I started at 13, brother.
You thought you was.
Oh, I hope my mama didn't hear that.
You thought you was. Put that little pinga-winga away.
Ty, I think with your high voice, you can maybe get away for like a 15-year-old.
Wow, he's been taking shots at me all morning, bro.
That's because you've been coming at him about his singing and his rhythm and stuff. You started this. Listen, don't play victim. Don't play victim to Tom. Don't play victim. You started this first. You made fun. Before I even got back, you like, hey, did you see your Tom with the power holler?
Nah, it wasn't. It was the just got paid.
You hear what the just got paid? Right. So you got to acknowledge. You got to own that. You can't start it and throw the first punch, and then when he hit you with a two-piece combo and a biscuit, you start complaining and saying, why are you attacking me?
Son, I walked in at 9:40 and no good morning, just taking straight shots at me. It's like, I'm so excited for this little golf show you got starting next week. I'm like, damn, player, you gotta be sarcastic like that.
That mean you hit him low. That mean you
I hurt his feelings.
Yeah, that mean you went deep. You know
it's
what I'm saying?
Carried over.
Yeah, you hit him hard because like it took him a while to recover from the Jeffrey Dahmer stuff that we was going with.
But that I didn't start that. That started on the morning show.
No, but I'm just saying how you
get compared to a serial killer.
Words hurt. Yeah. I mean, but he was. No, I'm not gonna say that. I mean, he was a playboy. You know what I'm saying? He was getting them. You know what I'm saying? But he got him back somehow, so he wasn't an ugly dude.
I'm not going there. I had something to say. I'm not trying to get canceled out here. 800-919-3776. We got to get to the World Baseball Classic.
But get the Baseball Classic. No, just play.
But
another American disappointment, man. All we can depend on is women hockey and women's soccer. That's the only constant we got in America. All the dream team. In a couple years, we might lose because I think probably Embiid gonna say he French.
Embiid gonna be retired.
But he a player for hire. Like this dude played for USA, he playing for Nigeria, Cameroon. Like, bro, pick a country.
Or no, how about you play for your basketball team?
Right,
which he hasn't done.
Cameroon, like, bro, yeah.
No, I'm talking about the Sixers.
Oh man, listen. According to everybody else, man, winning the Olympics is greater than winning the World Series to everybody but Derek Jeter. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Derek Jeter has some stuff to say.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what losers say. That's what losers say.
He said that. He didn't say that. He said that's what
that's basically what he said.
He said that's what people who haven't played in a World Series say?
Oh, so we used to have a BS translator, right, Ray Dizzle? I know you're over there, doing more important stuff than be having to deal with what the hell I'm talking about. But how do you interpret what Derek Jeter said?
All right, let's play it. Just for those who have not heard, Derek Jeter, Fox pregame show, last night had this to say about the WBC and comparing it to the World Series.
Passion's been unbelievable, and we've heard a lot of players say bigger than a World Series. Bigger than a World Series, Derek Jeter?
I think the people that said it's bigger than the World Series never played in the World Series.
So here's the problem with that, because it's a cute line. It's, it gets a laugh.
Don't mean it's a lie.
Well,
I think Derek. I guarantee you, Derek was dead serious.
He's probably serious, or I would say he's 100% serious. The problem is Aaron Judge, Kike Hernandez are the guys who have both played in World Series and now played in the World Baseball Classic who disagree with Derek Jeter.
Well, guess what? Your opinion of your experience is different when you win. You see what I'm saying?
But that's not what he said.
No.
He said for people who did not play in a World Series. He didn't say for people who have won a World Series. He said people. And by the way, Kike Hernandez has won. What, he's won 3 now?
You ever had a girl? You ever had a girl break up with you?
Nah, that doesn't happen to me.
Yeah, me either. I was trying to relate. Hey, Tom.
I can't relate to that.
Oh, never mind. Hey,
See,
Ray.
Tom, this is
Ray, you ever
Bart
had
coming at you, not me.
You ever had a girl break up with you?
No, I've never have.
Oh, Ray Dizzle laying it down. Tons of fun up in that thing.
Me.
You know what
Can't relate.
Ray, I lay it down. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know.
Relate.
I'm big loving over there. I'm big loving up in this
I just don't get involved in losing situations.
I love that. I love
Don't
that.
pick a fight you can't win.
Exactly.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, if you talk to people that like
Tom's available now, by the way.
They break up, or they lose, or they lose again. Oh, I didn't care anyway. You know what I'm saying? You play it down. You know what I mean? But Derek Jeter has won. He knows the benefits of what happens when you win a championship, the immortality. Like when you win the World Baseball Classic, 5 years from now, who the hell's gonna even know? I'm talking about in America.
Yeah, but
for the other countries,
correct.
That's a championship because they only got 2 sports.
Absolutely.
And 5 celebrities.
I just want you to mark the delineation between how we feel in America.
Man, who the hell taught you delineation?
Bart, that's not a big word. Can you stop? Because
Who
that's not a big word, dog.
Remember what movie was that? What movie? Oh, who was that? He was doing a special, and he was like slaves couldn't act like they knew how to read.
What movie was that?
Yeah, Chris Wright. He said he was driving. How the hell Ray Deasy know? And
right?
So he driving to the stop sign, and if he ain't supposed to know how to read, so if he know how to read, then he can't stop. Like if I stop at this stop sign, he gonna kick. I'm gonna get beat. If I run through this stop sign and I get an accident, then I'm gonna get beat.
Yeah.
He's like, oh Lord, what is I gonna do? Oh Lord, what's I?
Gotta play it off.
So he just said, forget it. He went through the light. Ah, poof.
You gotta play it off.
He was like, boy. What the hell you doing? Why you running through that stop sign? He's like, stop sign? I can't read, sir. He said, you mean that big octagon right there? Who taught you octagon? Who taught you the word octagon?
You got to play it off. You just reminded me. We got to get to the Sinners conversation later. My opinion.
So now he's all juiced up. You know what I'm saying? Here he comes with a new take on something we discussed in our community a year ago.
No, it's because I hadn't seen it. He won the Oscars.
That's what I'm saying.
We celebrated it on Monday.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
My homework assignment was to watch it because I had started it like 2 months ago, didn't get through it. Had an original.
How the hell you start a movie?
I started it too late. I told you. It was 10:45 at night.
Why did you push play?
I don't even know if I can quote him anymore.
You couldn't rest your mind?
No, I was going to say it's not a good idea. I was going to quote.
Don't do it. Just stop it right there. Just stop it right there. Stop.
I was going to quote redacted song.
Because if you say it's going to come back.
Yeah, it's not a good idea. But anyway, my mind thought I could do something that my body could not do.
Okay.
You get where I'm going with that, right? And so
I've never been there, but I understand how a mere mortal could feel that way.
The good thing was we didn't talk about Sinners yesterday because the take that I had has evolved.
It's
evolved.
Okay.
It's different now. But anyway.
I know what evolved means.
You know what evolved means. Evolution, you familiar with that? Back to the World Baseball Classic. today is going to be, and Kay is going to love this when he gets on the air at 1 o'clock, rip on Aaron Judge Day. Like, everyone's coming for Aaron Judge.
It's been twice.
Couldn't come through in a big spot.
Oh, yeah.
First
talking about the grind out to the double play?
Well, yesterday was 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. But first it was, they
like
didn't love the
Series.
quote. How do you, as a Yankee, a captain, Miami, how do you play in that stadium and feel the World Baseball Classic is bigger than the World Series? So they were coming for him after he said that. Then yesterday, those people were salivating. Watched him go 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and was like,
I like Aaron Judge.
Here we go. Let's get it popping. So they're going to come for Aaron Judge all day today.
I rock with Aaron Judge, you know what I'm saying? But when you think about it, he's not a clutch guy. Like, would you rather have a guy that don't get you to the dance, but once you get there, he's big time? Like, sometimes I have more faith in Stanton coming through than I do in Aaron Judge coming through in a big spot.
Well, Stanton's like 3rd all time in postseason history for the Yankees in home runs, so I don't think that's a bad take. The problem is we just watched him, 6 months ago?
Yeah.
Hit 500 in the postseason. And then people are now just going to pretend that didn't happen. We just watched it.
But still, like, is that the exception to the rule, or is that the norm for him? But right now, that's listen. I love everything that Aaron Judge stands for. I mean, if Ohtani wasn't as good as he was, this would be the Aaron Judge era, right? Where people are like, "Yo, this is the greatest baseball player I've ever seen," and unfortunately, he's like. Who's like the second best player to Jordan for a long time? It's like
it was a lot of guys.
It's like Magic Bird.
It was Olajuwon.
It's like Magic Bird.
It was.
But I'm talking
Malone.
about talking about consistent. Because like for a long time it was Peyton and Brady. So I guess that's
Bird
a better one.
They were passing the torch to each other back and forth because they both won during their era, right? And Magic had 5 and Bird had 3, and so like Jordan had different competitors.
Yeah.
Like he beat but Magic was old when he beat Magic.
Well, he's old. He beat the Pistons.
Olajuwon
He beat the Pistons.
Yeah, but once the Pistons were kind of done,
he beat the
then once he retires, he beat
Utah,
Barkley. He beat Barkley in '93 when Barkley was the MVP.
So I guess he had share.
Won.
I guess he had share.
So it was a
let's
bunch of
go
people.
Peyton Manning and Brady then.
Yeah.
Let's say that.
That you think that's Shohei and but the reason why that doesn't work in baseball
because Judge never won.
No, it's because Brady and Peyton are touching the ball every single play. Whereas in baseball, Judge is getting 3 to 4 at-bats a game and standing in right field.
No, guess what?
And by the way, Shohei, and when the Dodgers won the title 2 years ago against the Yankees, Shohei was awful in that series.
He was hurt.
He was still bad.
He wasn't bad last year.
And they won anyway because his team is stacked.
He wasn't bad last year.
No. But
And here's the difference, though. Peyton can't play defense either. Brady can't play defense either. So they're vulnerable, too, and they lean into the will of somebody else and what that side of the ball do, and they have to try and make a correction.
Yeah, but what do we talk about? Like the most important positions in sports come down to what? Like the goalie in hockey and the quarterback in football.
Yeah,
so it's synonymous with
but it's
winning and
it is.
Being the leader of a team that's winning and you being the main contributor of it.
So what would be the equivalent to that?
It's just
a pitcher.
It's hard to find that, and that's why baseball. It's tough to how in the NBA. I think what made the NBA so popular, and you brought up Jordan, legacy is tied to the best player and the ability to deliver in the biggest moments, right? Yeah. And the knock on LeBron before he went to Miami was couldn't come through in a big spot. He gets to Miami. He gets to Miami. He answered those questions. Same thing we said about Durant, and now you can argue whether he deserves credit for it. We don't even have to get into that, but like Durant had to win, and Kobe had to win on his own. But you are on the basketball court in more control of your team winning than one guy in a 9-man lineup.
But Judge is a he's a two-sided guy. He's not just a DH. He plays great defense too. So he has a greater impact as well on the game than just your typical guy in the lineup.
Absolutely.
So he has to take responsibility, and he was in a position to get it done. It's not like, oh man, well, Judge didn't even get a chance to turn it around and get.
No, he did. He had multiple opportunities last night and came up small.
My point.
But here's.
I mean, congratulations to Venezuela too, man. I mean, their country's going through a lot. I can only imagine.
Explain.
Well, I mean, they took over the regime change and all that type of stuff, the oil and all that type of stuff. But what I'm saying is, I know that those players on those teams, who knows what their families are going through. You know what I mean? So, for that country, I mean, they were the better team. And, I congratulate them, and I hope things work out.
Just quickly, though, here's my take on Aaron Judge. I think that if you were someone who was very passionate and locked into the World Baseball Classic, it is fair to be critical of Judge in big moments. In big moments, because he does have a rich history of coming up short in the playoffs. Now, last year, we think he answered those questions, and we're still wondering, was that the foreshadowing of things to come, or was that the aberration? But those questions, for all of Judge's career, have been valid. And when you are in the biggest moments of the World Baseball Classic and you see Judge do what he did, coming up short to the tune of 2 for 11, 6 strikeouts in the elimination games, I think the criticism is valid if you are the best player in baseball, you're a 3-time league MVP, you're the captain.
Stop saying that, though. Stop saying best player in baseball.
Let me continue. Or arguably the best player in baseball. The people I don't want to hear from criticizing Judge are those who for the last 2 weeks have been like, World Baseball Classic, what does it matter? I don't care about these exhibition games. Get me to the baseball's opening day. So if you didn't care about the World Baseball Classic, it would be very odd for you to care about what Judge did in games that you didn't care about or games you didn't think mattered.
Can I be those people?
Go ahead.
You're going to play to win.
But you didn't care about it.
But if you're gonna play and you're gonna say it's important to you, then I'm gonna judge you because you said you wanted to play and you said it was important. Okay. So you showed me how you perform when things are important.
But here's the problem with that, Bart. Because let's play the reverse scenario out yesterday. If Judge in that game goes 5 for 5, hits a walk-off grand slam.
Like Judge did his thing.
No, the people who were criticizing him are going to be like, all right, let's see you do this in October. Because those games don't matter.
Would you feel that way? Or if he would have went 5 for 5 and they lost, you'd have been like, Judge did his thing.
I'm talking about the people who said the games did not matter.
But listen.
If you are on the side of these games don't count, they don't matter, I'm not into it, you then can't be the guy criticizing Judge when he doesn't come through in games that out of your mouth said didn't matter.
Yeah, we deal in a world where people
are rational, and consistent.
What type of world are you talking about? These people that said that let you know how they is by even saying something like that, even responding to that. They already let you know how they roll. Yeah. It's always funny, like when you expect people to play by the same rules and the same morality that you have.
I just like consistency.
It ain't no the one thing that's consistent, it is no consistency.
I feel you.
So you know what I'm saying?
But that's why I don't want to hear from those people.
Oh, you're gonna hear from them
because look,
because those are everybody.
To be fair, if you are Jeff Passan, and Passan would never do this, but I'm thinking of like the people who were most passionate about this tournament.
If you're Michael Kay,
it was everything. Michael Kay was one of the guys who.
Michael Kay calling sick, man, today. Say, you know how people, your Super Bowl team lose. So if he calling sick today,
he's not a fan. He's an announcer. He's going to take these calls from Yankee fans.
Nah, but he's still a fan.
Let me make my point.
Okay.
If you were someone who at the beginning of this tournament were like, you know what, this is it. This means everything to me. I'm into it. You can be critical of Aaron Judge. If you started off by saying you didn't care about it, I think it is unfair to now pretend you cared about it when you told us you didn't.
Well, we want to hear from. Let's just say we want to hear from all of you guys.
Yes, but especially.
But we're going to pull up the other ones first. Me personally, I want to hear from the haters. Buck Nasty, because I think you guys can be more entertaining.
Buck Nasty.
Buck Nasty, world's biggest hater. AKA, rest in peace, Charlie Murphy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen,
to reiterate, I'm not being a Yankee homer. I'm saying it's fair. The criticism is fair.
I'm be honest.
Be consistent.
The clutch gene is a gene. It's a.
You don't say. The clutch gene is a gene.
Yes, it's a real gene. You know what I'm saying? It's part of your DNA, I believe.
Okay.
Because I think that it's something about being able to come up big in the moment, to be able to shrink all the distractions and to zone into such a place that you're going to perform better than the person that's across from you. Just think that pitcher had to perform and had to do a job the same way, was underneath the same pressure.
Eduardo Rodriguez.
But he may have more of a clutch gene than Judge. Greatness doesn't mean that you're clutch. You know what I mean? That means that you have the ability to do things great. But all things change. Like Nick Anderson at the free throw line for 4.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And all those things change. You know what I mean? And Judge right now, he has to carry that scarlet letter that he's not clutch. You know what I mean? Just think of all the moments of the people that we look up to, like that have that gene in baseball. And you think about Big Papi. You think about Manny. You think about what's his name? What's the playing guy? The playing.
Big Papi, Manny, Altuve, Jose Altuve.
Yeah, come on, man. Like you supposed to know my language now.
Okay.
Yeah, the playing dude. You know what I'm saying?
Jose Altuve was
even Derek Jeter.
No, but here's the thing, Bart. Judge 5 months ago hit 500 in October. So,
did they win?
Now we
did
are.
They win?
No, but did they lose because Judge didn't come through?
Well,
no, that wasn't. They didn't lose because he didn't come through.
So
that's my point.
So
5 months ago, we saw him deliver.
So if James Harden takes the Cleveland Cavaliers to the championship, you're gonna ignore all the times he came up short. He all of a sudden clutch.
No,
right. So that's because Judge hit for 500 one time.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying the people who are. Here's what's fair.
I want the biggest haters to call it first. All right, label to call.
Can I present you a critique, a fair critique?
Okay.
More often than not, Aaron Judge in big spots does not come through. That's a fair criticism. The people who are pretending like he has never come through before, I think, are just like either misremembering, which would be weird because it literally just happened, but or ignoring what we just saw in those series against the Red Sox and the Blue Jays last October.
Nobody remembers what somebody did when the team lost. That memory fades quickly. So those people don't even remember. Oh, he did? Like those fade quickly.
People remember. He hit 500.
Okay.
When every time you come to the plate, people are expecting you to hit a home run.
How long?
Or two playoff series in a row. That gets remembered.
What's the expiration date on that?
I'll tell you what's the expiration date on that. If we get to October this time around and he regresses back to being the Judge of years ago, then that's when people will forget about it.
Outside LeBrick James.
The greatest scorer in
No. Aside from Brick James. I know that's your hero. I know you got chalk right by your bed. That's how you wake up.
Kobe's actually my favorite player of all time. But
LeBrick's your second. Okay, but what I'm saying
I just find it odd that that's his nickname.
Outside of LeBrick James. And what he did in the finals against Golden State when they lost, but he could have been MVP.
2015.
Right. Name me maybe two other players that you remember their postseason and they came up short.
I mean, LeBron's had a couple of them though.
Okay.
The 2018.
That says a lot.
2017.
Well, that says a lot about your hero.
It's not my hero.
But listen, you probably got a. Never mind. I wouldn't be surprised you start getting your haircut with a bald spot in the back just to honor LeBron James.
800-919-3776.
We don't remember what Charles Barkley did. Like
the 93
like we
playoffs?
can say what I'm saying, the casuals, bro.
Oh,
okay. So the most people, like, they probably forgot. Oh, Judge.
I mean, like,
especially
Knicks fans,
if you're
like
not
Bernard
a Yankee
King.
fan.
What was that? The '84 playoff run that Bernard King
when
had.
He took the Pistons off.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah,
like
but
people remember that stuff.
But they won't remember.
It's easier to. Your point is, it's easier to forget when you.
Nobody remembers the loser.
Yeah, like the Indy Chavez catch. What was that? The 2006.
Right, and we get paid. We get paid to do this, and we struggle. And we're like, yeah. So regular people.
Like if Ray Allen, if the Heat don't win Game 7 in 2013, like the Ray Allen shot in Game 6, just kind of doesn't matter anymore.
Exactly.
800-919-3776. We're off to a good start.
I want to hear the haters, man.
Yeah, let's hear from the people who are criticizing Aaron Judge after an exhibition series that many people decided. No, I just said many people decided it didn't matter.
No. You just told everybody which way you were leaning without telling them the way you were leaning. Exhibition, man. You should have said the World Baseball Classic. Quit playing. That's a championship series tournament. You're gonna say an exhibition. Who are you, Apollo Creed?
No, I am being accurate. By definition, it was an exhibition series that was played.
Man, by definition, every Olympics is an exhibition.
Absolutely.
Do you call any other exhibition like when soccer play? I never heard nobody else call the Olympics an exhibition.
I'm so glad that we spend so much time on these airwaves glorifying Carmelo Anthony, who was the leading scorer in Olympic gold medal history for men's basketball.
Who knew that, and who cares?
I'm saying he won, right? He was the leading scorer. They were winning.
In America, we don't celebrate that.
800-919-3776.
The only time we care and we talk about it is when you lose. Like, if you win, you're supposed to win. We're America. We're supposed to have the best thing. We're born free, live free, got more resources than other people. We got the ability, access to everything, whether you're poor or not. At least you got more access than other places. You know what I mean? So when we lose, how dare you? When we win, you're supposed to win.
We take a break. We take
you got
your phone
fluoride
calls.
in your water.
When we get back, Bart and Carlin tie in for Chris today, going to 1 o'clock right here on ESPN New York.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as 1 day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
Heavy traffic in the Bronx on the westbound Cross Bronx southbound 95. That's at Castle Hill Avenue. Broken down truck in the center lane and still no quit on the inbound George Washington Bridge delays. There was an accident cleared on the Cross Bronx 95 by Webster Avenue a short time ago, but the damage is done. 1 hour delays for the upper level, 30 for the lower. The Lincoln and Holland tunnels into town from New Jersey, 25 to 30. In Queens on the Grand Central Parkway, an accident just cleared by Jewel Avenue. And in Mahwah, Route 202 at Franklin Turnpike, bus under an overpass. That's both ways, Route 202, and that's closed. NJ Transit trains are okay if you're going to the airport. Budget some extra time to get through the security checkpoints because of the staffing issues. I'm Bob Williams on 880 ESPN New York.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Start spreading the news. New York Yankees baseball is back in the Bronx. Come out to Yankee Stadium on Saturday, April 4th for a Yankee Stadium promotional giveaway tradition. Calendar night. The first 40,000 in attendance will receive a New York Yankees calendar courtesy of MasterCard. For tickets, log on to Yankees.com/tickets. Again, it's Yankees calendar night on Saturday, April 4th against the Miami Marlins. Visit Yankees.com/tickets today.
This is Rick Brunson, the assistant coach from the New York Knicks. I'll be driving to our games this season in style in my new Jeep Gladiator from Princeton Jeep. My friends at Princeton Jeep gave me all-star treatment, and you can expect the same thing. Just mention I sent you, and they'll treat you like family. Princeton Jeep has tons of inventory and great deals on new vehicles. Visit Princeton Jeep at 1045 State Road in Princeton, New Jersey, or online at PrincetonJeeps.com and tell them Rick Brunson sent you.
Life is motion, but for Jaime, debilitating pain in both hips brought everything, including family time, to a halt.
Every doctor told me the same thing. They would do one hip at a time.
At White Plains Hospital, Dr. Jacob Totka's unique expertise provided an alternate approach by replacing both of Jaime's hips on the same day.
In just 2 hours, I got 2 new hips, and I went home that day.
White Plains Hospital, among the best hospitals anywhere that just so happens to be here. A member of the Montefiore Health System.
New York Knicks fans, here's a total slam dunk. For a limited time, get Verizon Fios and a line of mobile for just $64.99 a month with AutoPay. Get Fios 300 megabit per second for $20 a month. And unlimited welcome for $45 a month plus taxes and fees when you bring your own phone. Visit a Verizon store today to learn more. For new Fios Internet and mobile customers. Discounts applied over 36 months. Mobile and home discount enrollment required. Additional terms apply. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique personal injury and workers' compensation laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling all types of accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for injured New Yorkers. From construction to car accidents and slips and falls, they've got you covered. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS, where your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
Harry Douglas here. I don't wait for birthdays to celebrate. I grab Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy. It tastes like rich vanilla birthday cake with buttery funfetti goodness. Seriously, it's unapologetically extra in the best way. And it's sugar-free, so I get all that cake flavor without the guilt. It's tiny, portable, and ready for whenever I need a quick boost. I keep one with me because you never know when you'll need a little party energy. The Funfetti flavor is back on 5hourenergy.com or on Amazon. Crack open a Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy shot today.
Smalls here. Life is full of choices, some big, some small. And when you choose an H&R Block Tax Pro, you're choosing the largest network of tax expertise to be in your corner. For when your big ambitions need help with the small details. For when your 6 figures come from 6 different places. For when your gaming stream becomes your revenue stream. For when your business's year 1 needs 70 years of tax know-how. At H&R Block, they've seen it all. And they're here to help you make the most out of your money for life outside the box.
You know who this is, right? It's that Tory Lanez.
Oh, from prison?
No, this is old. This is like 2018, 2019.
I know he just released a song from prison.
Yeah, he did. I think an album, actually. Was it a song or an album?
Yo, could you imagine how much money he making? Because if you out there making albums and you ain't got to pay your rent or mortgage, he's straight profit, son.
Yeah. I mean, but how much of that does the government seize?
Bro, why you got to pay the government?
Because you're government property at that point.
No, you're not.
I don't know how prison works. I don't have experience.
So is the government his agent?
I don't know.
And his distribution company? What do you mean?
Listen, I don't know the rules of engagement when you're in prison.
Remember that song that Kales did from prison? He was singing. It was a remix or something.
Yeah.
Man, they need to drop that.
Let's get away from this conversation. Get ready, New York soccer fans, New York City FC, because I was going to quote a song from Redacted, but I just didn't feel comfortable doing it.
What's Redacted?
The guy you just brought up.
Kales? Man, you can say his name, man.
Listen, you never know these days.
People say Epstein.
New York City FC is back at Yankee Stadium for a massive showdown against their Inter Miami on Sunday, March 22nd. Kickoff set for 1 p.m. You don't want to miss the huge matchup. Be there when the boys in blue take the field against Miami. For your chance to be there in person, enter now at ESPNNewYork.com or through the ESPN New York app. Tickets available now at Ticketmaster.com/NYCFC. So Javi in Queens asked, how did I feel about Magic City? I thought it was a nothing burger. Like Luke Cornett, come on, my G. It's not that hard to have a conversation with your kids. It's a lounge, restaurant. But brother, it's not a big deal.
They weren't going to show women weren't going to come there in a thong and a G-string. I mean, what's wrong? Look at what cheerleaders have on. Like, you don't even know what they were going to do. How you going to shoot it down? I think they should have fought for it more. You know, that's an institution. Not only does that affect the culture. Magic City affects the culture as well. You know what I mean?
You don't and they weren't marketing that part of the lounge. It was just
it's a place. Maybe it's a place where celebrities go and they sit and they fellowship. You know what I mean? Business deals and got made there. Albums written. Guys go there and perform. You know what I mean? Sometimes they test stuff out like a comedy store or something.
Skit, yeah.
Yeah, they go there. They test their music out, and especially like Atlanta has become like the new Motown, where so many artists that come there.
Facts.
And so many great producers and sounds and the Atlanta sound. Like, I don't get it, man. Guys makes a big deal out of nothing.
So we're talking World Baseball Classic. Team USA falls to Venezuela last night. Big story today is Aaron Judge and his clutch gene or lack thereof. Batting leadoff today. Dave in the car. He wants to chime in on the World Baseball Classic. What's up, Dave?
Hey, how you guys doing? I mean, the more and more, I'm not looking to jump on the bandwagon with Bart, but the more I listen to this guy, wow, I really like him. I always was thinking Dave Pietro and and Alan Hahn and Bart. But Bart said something that, like, I've been arguing with people for years. If he really believes people do have a clutch gene, boy, I love Bart better than anybody I ever met in my life.
Wow. That's all it took? You hated me all these years. I said the one thing you agree with?
I'm going to put, no, and that's not the one thing. I like how you come up with trades. But if you really do believe people do have a clutch gene, boy, do I love you, because I believe that more than anything.
Wait, hang on.
I was a scout
Dave,
with
can I ask you a question? Is Bart Scott the first person he's ever heard?
Oh, let him feel.
No, it's not the first person. I grew up. I'm an Italian guy. I was rooting for the Italians to win the WBC. Period. Not because I'm racist. I grew up around
those are
so many brothers. It's ridiculous. That's just the way I am. Okay, that's the way I am. I was a scout with the Pittsburgh Pirates from '89 to '93 till my father passed away. Then I wanted to be around my mom. I couldn't travel around. I've been involved in sports, especially with the New York Jets back in the '80s. My next door neighbor was a disabled guy that had to be everywhere he went. You can ask Marty Lyons. He's with the media. Call him up. His name was Irving Marks. Say who's the Italian guy who hung around with Irving Marks all the time? He's going to say my name. Okay. I lived with Burgess Owens. You don't even know who the guy is. He's a congressman for Utah right now. He's a black man. He's a Republican. Okay. I lived with him in Oakland, California during my high school years. So I've been involved in sports my whole life. And I've always believed there's people have a clutch gene. Nobody ever believes that. And I'm not going to go through the Jeter thing. I'm not going to do that. I want the Yankees to win. I want Judge to hit home runs. I want that to happen. But it seemed like Jeter came up all the time, even if he had a swinging bunt, which is not a big deal. If a guy's on second and third, guy would pick the ball up, throw it in the dirt, 2 runs would come in. He would always do something positive. I don't see Judge doing that often. I don't hear about 500 in last year's playoffs because most of those hits were nothing. When he hit the foul pole, it was a big clutch hit, huge clutch hit. He just has not come through. That's just my period. Even Jalen Brunson's clutch. I'll give you that. Jalen Brunson's clutch.
It's an ability, right? It's a knack. And you see it when you're even small kids, right? Ed Reed was probably one of the most clutch people. Like, when it's something that needed to happen, he just figured out a way to make it happen. Like, we like, wow, look what he did. You know what I mean? Like, and anybody can make a play when there's no pressure on. But, man, it's something that you have to do to be wired a certain way that when something is bad and around and somebody needs to do something, you're the one that always can be calm. Because you have to be able to slow things down in the situation. And, things that are routine don't become routine. It's like you can hit your free throws all day.
Mm-hmm.
When there's no time on the clock, you get fouled, and then they tell everybody, nobody at the line. It's just you at the line dribbling in there, and you got to hit 3 of them or 2 of them. And you either win or lose. That's clutch, man. Like, because to be able to slow that heart rate down, brother.
That's not something you can teach. But my problem with that phone call is he just starts making things up. I have a hard time believing, and maybe it's like intentionally disingenuous, but I have a hard time believing that you are a diehard Yankee fan. You watched every pitch of the playoffs last year, and your takeaway from Judge's dominance was, yeah, most of those hits were meaningless. When you saw what he did against the Blue, it's hard.
He said, but the big hit that when he hit.
Yeah, but he said, I don't care. He said, don't bring up 500 because most of those hits didn't matter except the one home run against the Blue Jays.
Both things can be true.
But the Yankees won a best-of-3 series against the Red Sox that required them to win games 2 and 3, which, by the way, since the institution of this wild card series, that was the first time that had ever happened. They then only won 1 game against the Blue Jays. But when we play 7 games and he hits 500, don't tell me none of those hits except one mattered, because that's just untrue.
You know how we used to always talk about, like, it was like a running joke a couple of years ago that Stanton only hits big home run or hits home runs when the game already over, like the tack on.
That was an A-Rod thing, too, with A-Rod's career.
Right,
yeah.
So, like, let's not act like we don't discuss that, and that's not something that we believe in. Like, it's still low pressure. Like, what about you behind? Like, that's why I'm telling you, man.
They were behind, and
I know, but it was the first time, and then that's why, like, say whatever you want, man. The playing kid, Altuve,
I mean, he was cheating. He had the buzzer going on under his shirt. We don't rock with that here.
Nah, he just.
We don't respect Jose Altuve.
Hold up, because the thing is, after the scandal, he still came up big.
Yeah, in 2019 they won, and then they won again in 2022, which was important for them. Well, 2019 they got to the World Series and lost, but 2022 they won.
Yeah,
because 19 was when they lost to Soto in the Nationals.
He's one of the most clutch players in any sport I've ever been around or seen.
Yeah, but he's wearing a buzzer in 2017. We don't jack that. Derek in Hillside, what's up, Derek?
And Chapman's juiced.
What's up, Derek?
You heard what's going on, fellas?
What up?
Shoot, man. WBC, again, I wasn't a big fan of it, so I'm with Derek Jeter. Like, how can you say that the WBC means more than a World Series if you never won one, Judge? Like, you got to wait till you get that chance to hold that trophy up in New York. It's something different when you do that. But other than that, the clutching I was talking about, man, like, could you imagine, like, when Kobe Bryant missed those three-pointers, like he airballed, and he came back and be the clutch player that we know. Could you imagine LeBron James being in that scenario?
What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Derek?
Like, if LeBron James in his young career, if he had like airball 3 straight clutch 3-pointers, could you imagine what that would have did to his mental? He probably wouldn't have been the player that we know and love in the clutch.
Well, remember the Donyell Marshall.
But
remember the Donyell Marshall pass, right? Like, I think LeBron is a person in that moment. He's going to say, "I'm going to make the right play," right? Instead of saying, "I'm going to make the play." Yeah. And that's the difference. Like, some people embrace. Some people embrace
against your Pistons, where he single-handedly knocked you guys out of the.
Well, that was 20. No, that was 25. Like, he was young. He was young, 25. But we're retired. But we're retired.
At that time. It was already time.
The Pistons went to like 5 straight Eastern Conference Finals. Bro.
Yeah, I think they
went to like 2 straight finals runs, and they had like 3-4 straight Eastern Conference runs. They was tired at that point.
Thank you. They said the same thing, yeah.
Wait.
Man, Tayshaun Prince was the oldest young player in the history of basketball. He went to the Eastern Conference Finals 5 years in a row, man. Never recovered.
Wait, time out. Can I ask?
And then the Pistons ruined their own dynasty by not drafting Carmelo. Like, how did they not do that?
They could not just Carmelo. If they would have got Bosh or Wade, anybody other than who they got.
Then Darko Milicic. But can I ask you guys a question? And Derek, I'll leave you on just for this. I don't want to get into a LeBron MJ thing because this feels like we go there every time we do shows together.
That's because you're a hero.
But so LeBron beats the Pistons. Okay. It's one of the greatest performances we've ever seen.
Okay.
But doesn't get the full amount of credit because the Pistons retired. Meanwhile, Jordan beat your Pistons, who had gone to 2 straight NBA Finals. But we give him credit for that. Beat an old Magic Johnson in the first championship.
No, because he got beat. No. Jordan got it. D. I got it, D. Because the Pistons beat him.
Yes.
And beat him down, and he built himself up to defeat him.
They also traded.
No. It don't matter. It don't matter. Yeah. Everybody trade. They beat him, and Jordan built himself up. Remember, he said he didn't have the physical ability. He was tired. He wasn't strong enough, so he went and built himself.
Yeah.
You know what LeBron did? He ran to Miami. He didn't stay there and plant his flag. He didn't sit there and plant. He didn't sit there and plant his. No.
But that was after he set your boys.
This is when you listen.
That was after.
This is when you listen. This the part where you listen, not when you talk.
Okay.
He planted his flag and defeated his adversary. He didn't go up and try and make a super team and say, "Come help me, please save me, Dwayne Wade, teach me how to win. I don't know how to close."
But we're not talking about that. We're
talking
about how he packed your Pistons up and sent them home. Ended that little run to the conference finals 5 years in a row.
Well, tell me this. Like, because Isaiah Thomas had to go through the same thing.
Yeah,
lost to Boston. He had the errant pass, but he stayed. He planted his flag and won. That's why we look at LeBron James.
Lost to the Lakers?
Yeah, but then he beat the Lakers. Yeah. Then he went back to back. He's the only person in that era that sent Bird ass home, Jordan home, your favorite Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, your favorites he sent home. That's why he's one of the best that don't get any of the credit. But what I'm saying is LeBron ran and tried to make a super team, and that's not what great players do. You plant your damn flag and say, "Nah, you come to me."
Yeah, unless the super team is created by your general manager, Jerry Krause. 800-919-3776.
He won with multiple
We don't have to do the LeBron thing today.
You did. You just fell into it because you just don't want to admit that he's LeBrick James. Just like yesterday, you didn't want to admit to me that Cade Cunningham. Like your apology.
You want to talk about Cade Cunningham? I don't think we want to go there with your Pistons.
What? One day?
We don't want to go there with your Pistons.
I'm sorry, they didn't.
You were planning your parade too damn quickly.
That's fine, bro.
Knicks fans coming for you, man.
Bro, it don't matter, brother. Because guess what? We going to be here for a while. We're going to be here a lot longer than the Knicks.
Okay, we'll see. Gilberto's in the truck. What's up, Gilberto?
Yo, Bart.
What up?
I'm going to leave the WBC for a minute because that's what I really called for. Bart, the other day, Monday, you were scaling back your words. Talking about, we're injured, we need another shooter. I'm telling you right now, man, they said the same thing about the Knicks last year. Couldn't beat the Celtics, couldn't beat this team, couldn't beat that team, and we beat them. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm going to do is appreciate the roller coaster ride of my next season and know that we're going to meet in the Eastern Conference Finals.
It's okay.
And the only one that's going to have another word to that tie is Boston. Because not even Cleveland is going to say anything. I was more impressed yesterday with the Milwaukee youngsters than the Cleveland veterans because they almost got kicked out the gym.
The Cavs won the game, though.
Hey, you want to know what I saw? I saw yesterday, and I believe with a shadow of a doubt.
What's that?
That Jalen Brunson's been holding Josh Hart back.
Which, by the way, Josh Hart after the game said, joking.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah, he said
He's
that.
He's been holding it back
Hines.
because he holds the ball so much that he's suppressing the growth and the beauty of Josh Hart's game. All along, I've been thinking Josh Hart was bum salad. Now I realize all he needs is opportunity.
This might be it. Was Josh Hart on his big scoring night?
Yeah, man, it was dope. Mike night. So, I knew I had to turn up a little bit. But, it's cool.
So that was in the post-game press conference. But Alan Hahn did get him on the court and asked, like, hey, did you know a big night was coming? He said, yeah, once I saw Jalen wasn't playing, he's going to be ball hockey.
Get some
shots. Hey, we'll get to the Knicks conversation later on today. 800-919-3776. We take a break. Get back to your phone calls. Continuing to talk World Baseball Classic. Got some football we got to get to. Whole lot to do. We're going to 1 o'clock right here on ESPN New York.
5th-seeded St. John's kicks off their March Madness tournament in San Diego against 12th-seeded Northern Iowa. Coverage begins Friday at 7 on 1050 ESPN.
Cars for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1-877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 877 Cars for Kids to speak to a friendly live agent. Donation is super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Go to carsforkids.org now or call 877 Cars for Kids to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K.
It feels like everyone's sick right now. You aren't imagining it. Doctors say this is the worst cold and flu season in 25 years, and it's not over. I was just traveling. It was like everyone around me was coughing, sneezing, and sick. I can't afford to get sick, and I doubt you can either. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. Having a medical emergency kit is like having urgent care and pharmacy right in your home. It includes essential prescriptions like generic Z-Pak to help you get well faster, plus important antibiotics to treat pneumonia, strep throat, sinus and ear infections, nausea, even UTIs, and many more common and serious illnesses. It's your kit the moment you need it. Just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook or call their telemedicine doctor standing by. It's genius. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. I can save you $45 when you use my promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880. Again, save $45 with my promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880.
Long Island is more exciting than ever at Jake's 58 Casino Hotel. This month, you'll be feeling March magic when you win your share of $50,000 cash during our Rainbow Riches drawing. Be here every Wednesday in March from 2 to 7 p.m. Each hour, one lucky guest is drawn to win up to $5,000 cash. Earn entry starting at 12:30 p.m. Come chase the rainbow every Wednesday in March, where Long Island wins at Jake's 58 Casino Hotel.
If gambling is a problem for you or someone you care about, please call the 24-hour toll-free helpline at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
This is the Michael K. Show.
Nobody comes through 100% of the time. The greatest players in the world, the best basketball player in the world, misses a shot with the game on the line. The greatest quarterback makes a bad throw. And baseball is the one sport where failure is done more than success. You gotta stop. I'm going to tell this one little thing to Yankee fans. If you don't like Aaron Judge, then you're really not a fan. You're kind of a jerk.
The Michael K. Show. Weekdays at 1 on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. True Green. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
Here it comes. Surprise! There's an avocado shortage! Now half your food truck menu is costing more than it's making you! Also, you're out of napkins! Those aren't cheap!
Progressive knows small business owners usually don't like surprises because they cost you money. But a good surprise, saving 13% on commercial auto insurance when you pay in full.
Also, an ice cream truck stole your parking spot! Looks like you're in a turf war!
Surprise yourself. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
It's DiPietro and Rothenberg's Pickleball Madness. This Friday at Pickleball Heaven in Medford, Long Island. Come out and watch them play, dominate, or be humbled.
Meet Rick DiPietro and see his hot, sexy body and play pickleball with him. Get to play, pickleball with Rick and Dave, and it's going to be great.
The show starts at 6 a.m., followed by pickleball at 10 a.m. and a tournament watch party at noon. Come out and see the guys. Enjoy the pickleball and college hoops action. Entry is free and open to the public. Brought to you by Pickleball Heaven. We'll see you there.
This is what they were saying to you last night in the Instagram comments. I was telling you to level up, man. Ty had you in a chokehold.
Come on.
People actually were coming for me, man.
They were coming for you?
Yeah, they were coming for me.
See, this is the thing. I don't read those comments, bro. Like,
I just kept getting notifications.
So you can't help yourself. See, when you've been criticized your whole life.
No.
When you've been criticized your whole life, every play, every practice rep, every snap, every day of my life has been judged. And people say stuff, practice, you go back 80 plays of practice, 80 plays are judged. Game, every play judged. Film study, judged again. Like, I am immune to any criticism.
No, I didn't care about it. I just said it kept showing up to me.
Yeah.
It was just funny that, because I didn't realize this. I guess I'm in my own zone, that there are still a bunch of hardcore Aaron Glenn fans out there who were like, well, actually, Ty, you're a casual football fan who hates the Jets. And I'm like, what? I watch every single play of every single game rooting for this team. There are times where I'm texting you while you're doing your shows on SNY. I get excited about things that happen.
Because you have money on the game. But no.
Nah, come on. Don't jack that to get these people going. But it was just funny to me to see the amount of folks who are so offended by Jet criticism. And I'm just like, dog, are you serious? We got animated. It was fun. There were also people who were like, yo, Bart, you could tell Bart can't stand it. He can't stand working with him. He's such a clown.
No, they should do that with, who's the Jersey girl with the big head that worked for the Athletic now?
The Jersey girl with the big head.
With the red head. Diana Rossini. They used to think I hate Diana Rossini. Me and Diana Rossini was really good friends. But, we used to be she brunette, you know what I mean.
Oh, okay. She's a great, they used to call her a Jet hater.
Yeah. I mean, she tapped in over there too, you know what I'm saying? Somebody leaking to her.
I think I know who it was, but she's an excellent reporter. It was just crazy to see how many folks were fired up about that. People going at you in the chat. I want to try to find the person who said you are a bandwagon Pistons fan.
Oh, whoa. Hold up, bro. Bandwagon Pistons fan. I can call Zeke right now. He'll come on the show.
Bart, Primo,
Bro, I didn't say
Bart's a fair weather Pistons fan.
Are they high? I was a fan when they was winning 5-10 games. What do you mean when they were the New Jersey Nets type? What you mean? We only been having this level of success for the last 2 years.
Yeah, 3 years ago they won 17 games.
Right. What the hell are you talking about, bro? And I was talking about him then. I was talking about Cade and all those dudes. Man, what the hell are you talking about? And I was talking about Jaden Ivey's my teammate's son. What are you talking about? Kick rocks, bro. I'm not saying they're not gonna win. I'm saying they need shooting. And if Beasley wasn't betting on the games, he probably would have still been there. We'd have had the shooting that we needed.
So you don't take kindly to people calling you a fair weather Pistons fan?
I don't care about what they talking about.
I was going to try to catch you up because you said you were immune to criticism.
I'm Mr. 3-1-3. Come on, man. Listen to the grasshoppers.
All I'm saying is this. You better be ready for the smoke. If we do get Knicks Pistons in the playoffs, because last year was different. Last year was get your feet wet. It's cool. It was an accomplishment.
Yeah,
you pushed them to 6 games. This year, with all the trash you've been talking, them Knicks fans gonna be at your neck.
They will.
And you better show up.
You know what we'll do?
And I want to see you in a suite with your Pistons jersey on.
Well, you saw me last year.
Yeah, we did.
And we lost, and I still was there representing. Taking on all chumps.
It's different.
Because guess what?
There's levels to this. Now you've graduated.
You got expectations.
Yep.
So understand. Listen, but guess what? If all that happens, and let's just say the Knicks do beat the Pistons
in 5,
whatever, 5, 4, 3, 2, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You can't win a best of 7 in 2 games.
Yeah, we can throw in a white flag. We quit. We quit. We scared. We so scared.
Yeah, right.
We scared. But if they do that, all we gonna do is
trade for
Giannis.
Oh, here we go.
Because guess what? Y'all have made every big move that y'all can make. Y'all pushed.
Don't say y'all.
Y'all pushed
Knicks
into a
fans
corner.
Don't really like me.
y'all pushed into a corner. Like they made every move they can make.
They made trade for Giannis too, right?
No, what? Who they gonna take back? Ain't nobody taking Bridges back.
Well, if Giannis picks,
it's gonna take OG. It's gonna take the. It's gonna take the. Yeah, it is. It's gonna take the young. It's gonna take the. It's gonna take the young.
Deuce McBride.
No, they don't want Bridges. It's gonna be OG and Cat.
Yeah, they're
and
I
want the young dude.
The Bucks.
No, and I want the young dude.
The Bucks want Isaiah Stewart and Jenkins. They're clamoring for Duncan Robinson.
No, we're gonna give you Jaden Duren.
Really?
Yeah, we'll give you Duren.
I wouldn't like that.
We're gonna give you Duren because we're gonna give you Duren because
my 2 untradables are obviously Cade and Duren.
It's just Cade. We're gonna give you Duren.
But I love how you do the whole. Cause it's just a semantics game for you, like MJ truthers. All we got to do if we lose to the Knicks for the 2nd straight year is go out there and trade for the 3rd best player in the NBA.
What I'm saying is
build our super team.
Because guess what? Y'all have been building a super team here for 2 years. OG traded for him. That he was a star.
Stop saying
right?
y'all.
Okay. Because guess what? The Pistons ain't traded for nobody. We ain't made no chess pieces.
Yes, they did. They traded for Tobias Harris. Everyone's in.
Okay.
They didn't. I love when people pretend. Oh, this was built organically.
They're 80%. They're 80% built through the draft.
No, they're not. They've got a bunch of. Look at last year with Tim Hardaway Jr. and Malik Beasley.
That's like Hartenstein and
Duncan Robinson, and Kevin Huerter.
Before that, Jalen Duren. Like they had like 8 of their people or 7 of their people on the team, or 5. Let's say 6, which is probably like 80% or 70% of their team is built through the draft.
No, but most of their best players, like their best player,
what do you mean?
They're 2 best players, but that's not like some organic.
You used to have to add Jaden Ivey. They have not.
Well, he's not there anymore.
What I'm saying is they haven't did what the Knicks did yet. They ain't even close to making. They ain't made one move like that. They ain't made no move for no super guy. Like trade for Tobias Harris wasn't some super move. Like Philly was trying to dump him, and he had been with the Pistons before. They knew him. They needed a professional, an adult in the building. Let's go to break.
800-919-3776. Hour number 2 coming up next. ESPN New York.
Hater.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. That's ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN.
ZipRecruiter. 880 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. A Good Karma Brands radio station.
25 a month, 5 whole years. Same sweet number in your ears. Check it in a year, check it in 5. This ain't optimum 5, but price is still alive. 25 a month, 5 whole years. Same sweet number in your ears.
Get Optimum famously fast fiber internet. Optimum.com/25 for 5. Or call 8884-OPTIMUM.
Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
Knicks fans, it's time to hit the court with BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. Download the BetMGM app today and add a boost of excitement to every New York game day with same-day parlays, live betting options, player props, boosted odds specials, and the best daily promotions in the business. With the BetMGM app at your fingertips, you can experience the excitement of betting on your favorite players and get in on all the blue and orange action as your New York Knicks drive the lane. Find out why basketball fans love BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. BetMGM. Make it legendary. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older to wager and physically present in New York and New Jersey only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Gambling problem in New York? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. For New Jersey, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS. That's right, 718-WORKERS, because your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
This college basketball tournament moment is brought to you by Marriott Bonvoy.
You got to take one game at a time and go up there and try to play our best and hopefully get a win.
In the 2003 NCAA tournament, junior guard Dwayne Wade led third-seeded Marquette on a magical run to the Final Four. In the Elite Eight, Wade scored 29 points, grabbed 11 rebounds, and dished out 11 assists as he carried the Golden Eagles to the upset win over one-seeded Kentucky.
Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
Evan Cohen here. Game day brings the excitement. Your stay should feel just as memorable. With Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA and U.S. Soccer, you're connected to a portfolio of brands designed for how you travel. Some offer complimentary breakfast, others give you room to spread out, space to stay productive, or extended stay comforts. So whether you're a traveling fan or part of the team, Marriott Bonvoy celebrates the moments that live on before and after the game. Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
All right, let's do it, Bart. Hour number 2. We're here, baby, on this frigid Wednesday in New York City.
It came out of nowhere, bro.
Ty Butler in for Chris Carlin. Commute was a disaster today.
Was it?
Horrible, bro. And the reason why a lot of us New Yorkers, and we'll get back to your phone calls in a moment, 800-919-3776. A lot of us New Yorkers, commuters, get really agitated and frustrated with our government officials is because you sell us on this idea of we're going to pay more money, congestion pricing, because it's going to go to real problems. Like we're going to improve the quality of service on the subways, how crowded it is, trains being on time. All of that will see improvement. None of that has come to pass. And so I'm on this train today. Now, the conductor said that there was a fire going on, so, like, this is independent of that. Like, if there's a fire going on, I hope everyone's okay. But, Bart, I don't see any quality of service improvement. Trains are still crowded.
Well, the one good thing.
It still stinks. It's still dirty. It's still late.
The one good thing we saw is, like, when that snow was there, that snow was gone.
Yeah, nice.
That was crazy work. I was impressed with that.
Shout out to them. But, see, you are not someone who has to take the train.
I'm somebody who got to drive through them damn toes.
But I'm talking about the train right now.
Bad roads that's eat up your whole wheelbase.
I'm talking about the train right now.
What I'm saying is the potholes are worse than I've ever seen because we had more snow than we've ever had. So, like, it is eating up the asphalt. And I don't understand how we can put people on the moon, do all this stuff. We can't find a substance that's hard enough to lay roads with. I forgot what place. Maybe it's China or something. They lay the roads with a mix of composite and, like, trash. They recycle their trash and mix it in the mixture. So not only are they fixing the roads, but they're getting rid of waste.
I always thought that. Like, we don't have we haven't advanced further along in our technological journey.
Still doing the same thing we were doing 100 years ago.
We still got to have these trucks piling snow and just putting them on the corner and trapping people in their parking spots.
It's crazy work.
Like, it hasn't advanced past that.
Right, you should be able to spray some snow and it just
it should just disappear.
Yeah, like turns it to like evaporation. You should be able to play mist, and when the sun come out, it activates chemically and it evaporates in the air.
We've got robots replacing humans, but we still can't deal with the snow. Ridiculous. Which, by the way, Tom Bauer this past weekend, was it, Tom? RJ, Tom's not here right now, so we're gonna have to go back to him. But RJ wanted to use Tom for an exercise.
For a
fill-in. Tom's talent fee is like $300. So you see what Tom thinks of himself.
I wonder if Tom was going to do travel and food. Because if he's going to go participate, if I'm going to participate, I got to be eating. I got to eat.
Or a little stipend.
Yeah, and I got to get there. Yeah. I mean, I'm an organic eater, so it got to be grass-fed beef.
But we'll get to Tom on that in a moment.
No diddy.
800-919-3776. Let's hit my man Spike in St. Pete. He wants to chime in on the show. What's up, Spike?
It's been a minute. I'm so jealous of Spike. I know it's hot down there.
What's up, Spike?
It's cold down there, as a matter of fact. Thanks for getting to me, Ty. I appreciate it. Listen, one thing on the WBC, I'm a basketball fan, but I peeked in last night with all the talk and hullabaloo about it, and I used to be a big baseball fan when that was the only game around when I was a kid, but it was okay. It was okay. I understand. I said it yesterday to the boys in the afternoon. This country gives you free will, and we wind up separating good from evil. And some of these kids adults that are on some of these other teams, it's a bigger thing for them. So let them enjoy it. And I still don't understand why Puerto Rico, which is part of the U.S., has their own team. But let me get to the basketball.
Because we won't get them an electronic grid.
No, because they're a commonwealth. There's Puerto Rico is still its own country.
Yeah, it's like Virgin. It's like the Virgin Islands or Hawaii.
They're citizens. They can vote. And anyway, the world. You kids, you guys are bringing up young children. And I have grandchildren that age, probably, not your kids' age, but it's rough out there. So it's good that we have an outlet like this. Here's what I see with the East, Bart, and this is directed right at you. The Pistons, I think, I could be wrong, and they kicked the Knicks' asses all over the place. And Kate Cunningham's the best player in the conference, unequivocally, to me. I don't think the Pistons have enough secondary scoring. And now that I don't like the 3-point shot. I'm old-fashioned. I don't like it. I like more cuts and passes and back screens and pin downs and curls. I prefer that. But I think Cleveland may wind up playing Detroit, and I think that's a tough matchup for them. Just my opinion.
It is.
And I think the Knicks are well balanced. They really are. They played a better-looking game last night without Brunson, but Brunson may wind up being, in the annals of New York sports history, the best bargain ever in terms of productivity. And one last thing. These are my two guys. I'm retired already. I got a lot of health stuff going on, but I'm old. If I had to pick two bodyguards in the NBA, I I would pick Rick Mahorn and Steven Adams and Andre Drummond waiting on the side. Am I in good shape?
Yeah, nobody mess with Steven Adams. It's like this unspoken thing. Like they be acting up and they look at him like,
Draymond messed with him once. Remember he kicked him in the groin area.
Yeah. He's doing Bart. Good luck in the playoffs. I hope you.
But Spike. Here's my thing about the Knicks and what they struggle with, from what I see. I think if Charlotte plays the Knicks, I think the Knicks will have problems. They have problems with young teams that get up and down the court and play at a crazy pace.
Charlotte, since Michael Jordan has left, the general manager there's done between Miles Bridges coming back from whatever happened to him, the Knuckle kid he should be rookie of the year on stats.
He won't be.
Yeah, and I think they got the best of all the ball kids on that team. And then the kid from Alabama, I think, is the best player on that team, Brandon Miller. I think he's the overall best player. Now, they're
coming. They're coming.
Well, ever since MJ left,
Bart,
they've gotten better.
Coaches?
That
who's their coach? No, I don't.
Charlotte's coach was the assistant at Boston named Charles. I'm old. You can look it up. Charles, whatever. He came out of the Boston tree like Missoula, and I was so wrong on Missoula. I thought he was a goofy guy, but what he's done, and last thing, and thanks for the extra time, I've watched Jason Tatum very carefully, and I've never played at any level. You have. I don't know how you came back from injuries or if you had these, but he's not exerting himself all the way on defense. On offense, he's going to be fine. On defense, he's not getting much lift. Does that come along with the Achilles?
Yeah, because he's afraid to trust it all the way and explode. So when he's playing basketball, he knows where he's going because he's dictating. On defense, you have to react. So I think it's about that. And another thing about the Pistons that what I'm talking about, why sometimes the secondary scoring to me doesn't really matter, is because it's oddly enough, the Pistons are one of the few teams that legitimately go like 11 deep. Yeah, like they play so many people. What I'm saying is they get many contributions. So you look up, you don't see another like third guy. Like, man, look, this third guy got 20. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ever go to the and look at their depth chart, right? Their starting five, then their backups is like guys like Karis LeVert, Javonte Green, Hollins,
nice
Stu Beef, right? Sasser. They get major contributions from that, right? And that I just named 5 players. But then when you get to the third part, Paul Reed gave you 18 when they played the Knicks, and he's the 11th player. So they get do they need another dominant third guy? Yes, they do. But right now, it's like death by 1,000 paper cuts.
The problem is when you get into a playoff series and you're playing the same team for 2 weeks, they're going to figure you out. And Cade can only do so much. You just look at the last half decade of champions. What do they all have in common with Oklahoma City? They've got 2 guys. Jalen Williams scored 40 in Game 5 of the finals. You got the Celtics with 2 guys. You had the Nuggets with 2 guys. You had the Lakers with 2 guys.
The Pistons have 2 guys.
You had the Bucks with 2 guys.
The Pistons, they have 2 All-Stars.
But Jalen Duren's not a consistent enough scorer.
He's Karl Malone. He's Karl Malone.
Come on.
What I'm saying is Karl Malone. When I say they work that pick, they work that pick and roll to perfection. He averages almost 20, right?
No, I'm not. No, I'm just saying. What I'm saying.
What I'm saying
is, what Spike's talking about is a secondary creator, a guy who can initiate shots for other people.
Exactly.
Where all those champions I just listed had that.
They're hoping Azur Thompson. They're hoping that he can develop into that. But he averages a double-double. You know what I mean? 19 and 6.
800-919-3776. Paul in Essex. What's up, Paul?
What you say? Essex.
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 Hey, thanks for taking the call. I appreciate it.
Of course, man.
Our pleasure, man. Thanks for calling.
Yeah. First of all, Bart, you are still one of my favorite Jets, man. I love your passion.
Thank you, bro.
I just wanted to brought this thing up concerning Aaron Glenn. I don't know if I'm off script because I know you guys are talking about basketball right now.
You talk about whatever you want to talk about, brother.
A lot of bashing right now on Aaron Glenn. First of all, I'll start the conversation by saying I'm not a huge Aaron Glenn fan. In fact, 2 years ago, just before they hired him, I walked away from my 2 PSLs. I just didn't feel that the team had a vision going forward. However, saying this, I come from a corporate background. And in a corporate background, when you have a failing corporation that has been failing for years, you don't give a guy a 5-year contract and say, well, the first year, I want to see, these massive results. So if the first year for Aaron Glenn was basically to get rid of some of the players that were not performing, underperforming, then that's what he was paid to do that first year. Now we come into the second year, and this is where I think we need to give him some opportunity just to show that he's put his people on the field. He's going to run his program, and then we'll have the last word on Aaron Glenn. And these are my thoughts. I'd like to hear yours.
Appreciate the call, Paul.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, the first time you hire anybody to do the job, or you have a merger or something in business, the first thing you have to do is, one, assess what you have. The only way you can assess it, you get some type of data back when you go through OTAs, when you go through meetings, you're around people. It's about collecting information, right? It's about collecting information and figuring out, hey, this works, this doesn't work, and go through the process. And, they made an assessment. They thought they had an assessment based off of what they saw in the offseason.
They won you over in the offseason. You had them winning 8 games last year.
I did. That's because I assumed that the best I made assumptions. And the assumptions was that the defense would be dominant because, I thought that, Cisco was going to be a good player because we knew that what he had done in Jacksonville up until that year. We were like, oh, well, that was a blip. Like, he's going to come in. Now they got a great – and Tony Adams was like, all right, well, they'll pay with them. Cisco, and we know we got the lockdown out there. And I knew Stevens from Baltimore. I was like, he's a bit of a liability. He's a little handsy. But now they got 2 lockdown guys. You got Quinnen. You got Jermaine Johnson coming back. McDonald. Like, you're like, well, man, they're going to be able to get to the runner.
Sherwood,
we thought.
Mosley. Not Mosley.
Quincy. So we like, man, like, defensively, they should be in every game. We made a lot of assumptions, just like we made those same assumptions about the Giants. But we realized neither one of them could stop the run. Because with as great as the Giants are, they've been like 20 in the 20s and stopping the run.
Yeah.
And how do you do that with Sexy Dexy? Not only is Sexy Dexy a great D tackle, he's massive. And then you got these Burns, and on the outside a Carrot K, and then when it got a Debo, Debo. You went and got Holland, like so that, but that just lets you know you can't win it on paper. But I thought last year I made a lot of assumptions that they were going to be good there, and they'll just run the ball with Brees and take shots or something like that, and it didn't work out.
But and the only point that I was making yesterday that created like such a firestorm was based on the full season body of work. He failed at every level.
Yeah.
So I am not like it's not crazy for a Jet fan.
Nothing went right. Nothing went right but special teams.
It's not crazy for a Jet fan to think, I don't think that this guy is good. Like, it's not unfair to assess him after a year where we saw his defensive coordinator, he admitted was a failure. His offensive coordinator, he admitted was a failure. The quarterback, he admitted was a failure. The entire team, overall production-wise, that gave you his numbers that were historically bad. I mean, how many times did Justin Fields fail to throw for over 55 yards?
Mm-hmm.
And so every facet, like there was no redeemable quality from the team, I guess, outside of, as you mentioned, special teams. And so one arriving to the conclusion of, I just don't think that this guy's got it. And fair or unfair, people are going to say I'm biased because I'm in the media. You can't be bad and unlikable. That's just not going to work. And he was an unlikable guy at that podium. At some point, maybe a conversation was had and he got humbled. But those two things can't be married. Your team is horrendous and you're awful talking to people. And so I was turned off. And yesterday I was very emotional talking about a team that I love and want to see succeed. And I just don't look at him as the solution. And I don't think that's a crazy take.
It's not a crazy take, but that's your feelings in the moment. Like, let's see if he can win you over and do something different next time. This year. Right.
We'll see. 800-919-3776. David, Elizabeth, go. David. David's not there.
Lost David.
That's sad. David's usually like one of you guys' loyal listeners.
Staple. You know what I mean? He must have got tied up or somebody.
Did we ban him?
No, we got him on mute. He got us on mute or something.
Did we suspend him?
Nah, it's like, roll call. Dave used to call from work, and he said he got let go. So who knows? Maybe now he got a new regime. A new protocol, how stuff go.
So we give him another shot. Like if he calls again, we take him.
No, absolutely.
There's no consequence. So what if it happens again though? Do we punish him for it? Because this is big time. Like we're streaming.
Yeah, we
on
can't
YouTube
have dead air. Dead air is not a look.
800-919-3776. How about this? ESPN New York taking over Calandra's Italian Village in Caldwell, New Jersey. Join Don Hahn and Rosenberg live starting at 3 p.m. today with a special happy hour you do not want to miss. I hear Rick DiPietro is going to be there because Don's down. He's sick. So he's caught something, and now Rick has to take over.
He's doing double duty?
Did the morning show today.
Yo, that's time and a half, B.
Your brain is always working.
That's time and a half, bro. I do 2 shows. Like that's like whatever my rate is for my show leave rate, that's triple.
Well, what's better, extra bread or a comp day?
2 comp days.
2 comp days for one.
I did
appearance?
2 shows, so 2 comp days.
Because he did the show this morning,
and that's getting up early.
And he also has like another full-time gig. He works at a school. He does.
He's
something.
a coach or something, right?
He's a coach.
So and you disappointing kids? Oh, that's extra.
And then he's got to go all the way. He lives in Long Island, I believe. So he's got to go all the way to Jersey, 2-hour drive, and then
he better
back tomorrow for the morning show.
He better rent one of those choppers.
So Rick will be there today. Come hang out, talk sports, get ready for a huge night on the ice. Then stick around for the Rangers and Devils watch party with the 7 p.m. puck drop, big screens.
Hold on.
Great food.
It's what? It's the Devils?
Rangers Devils watch party.
Don't Don got to be at the game?
I would assume.
Was it a national game? Because he's the voice.
He's not calling this game. It's a Turner game, TNT.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm about to say, man. If that's the case, my guy that's sick, I gotta go. I'm pulling up. When somebody it's one thing, you might not even to miss an event is one thing, but then to miss calling.
No, you thought Don was gonna miss calling a Devils game for this event? No, that's
why not? His name's on it.
No, but that's built into the planning of it. They know he's not going to be on the call for it, so they decide today's the perfect day to do it.
I bet I'd be driving through the hood and see Don out there having
Imagine,
fun.
Like he's just
on his tail. Yeah, he's just
him and his wife out to dinner.
45 minutes 7.
It's like growing up when you told your mom you was sick, you had to stay home from school. She pull up at lunchtime, you up playing video games. You had to scroll
I feel good. I feel good now, Mama. Can I go outside? You ain't go to school. You sick. I feel better now.
I just got the Friday reference, by the way. 45, 47.
No, that's not Friday, but it's all good. It's about the Benjamins.
Oh, that's all about the Benjamins. I'm thinking of, what's his name?
What about the whites around your lips, Ezel?
I'm thinking about Ezel and Friday.
Oh, my neck. My back. My neck and my back.
Big screens, great food, unbeatable atmosphere, and the best fans in hockey all under one roof. Reservations, they are recommended. To book your table, call 973-226-8889. You want to interrupt me again, so go ahead.
No, because I just want to remind us, because sometimes we get here, we start having fun, get to joking after we're in the barbershop.
Mm-hmm.
But I forgot, this 2 days in a row, we have not yet even got to the mock draft that we had.
We do have to get to that, so maybe we get to that next. But can I finish my read first?
Absolutely.
All right. See Don Hahn and Rosenberg live at Calandra's Italian Village in Caldwell, New Jersey. You want to interrupt again? Or
because I just wanted to let people know when you go there, order the wings. Amazing. They got these cheap margaritas, too. That's good. Give me 1 margarita, I'll give you some bread. Give me 2 margaritas, I'm going to shake my leg. Give me 3 margaritas, I'm going to put it in my...
You think Rick will have some drinks at this function?
Yeah, I'm gonna say this.
You pulling up?
No. I've done my time there. You know what I'm saying? It's just an amazing place, but this ain't my show. You know what I mean?
How about you? What if John hits you with a text? He's like, yo, can you pull up, man, and people want to see you.
But this is not my show. I don't want to take the shine from the people that's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Your BS meter. I thought we had one of those.
No, I don't want to do that. All I'm saying is last time I was there, I bought drinks for the entire place.
Really?
Yeah. That's how I roll, baby.
That's how you roll, man. That jet check, SNY, all of that is treating you pretty well. You were just on vacation last week. That is today starting at 3 p.m. We come back. What a tease. We talk about the NFL mock draft. We still got to get the Tom Bauer thing. We were talking about him, then he disappeared from the room. That's my bad. I couldn't see him. I should make sure he's there when I go to talk to him.
Yeah, we got to get you a booster seat.
But anyway, 800-919-3776. We take a break. We talk football when we get back right here on ESPN New York.
Wednesday with Don Hahn and Rosenberg. The show is live at Calandra's Italian Village in Caldwell, New Jersey for the Rangers Devils watch party. Ken Danico and Rick DiPietro stop by as well. Don Hahn and Rosenberg live from Calandra's today at 3 on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Harry Douglas here. I don't wait for birthdays to celebrate. I grab Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy. It tastes like rich vanilla birthday cake with buttery funfetti goodness. Seriously, it's unapologetically extra in the best way. And it's sugar-free, so I get all that cake flavor without the guilt. It's tiny, portable, and ready for whenever I need a quick boost. I keep one with me because you never know when you'll need a little party energy. The Funfetti flavor is back on 5hourenergy.com or on Amazon. Crack open a Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy shot today.
Long Island is more exciting than ever at Jake's 58 Casino Hotel. This month, you'll be feeling March magic when you win your share of $50,000 cash during our Rainbow Riches drawing. Be here every Wednesday in March from 2 to 7 p.m. Each hour, one lucky guest is drawn to win up to $5,000 cash. Earn entry starting at 12:30 p.m. Come chase the rainbow every Wednesday in March, where Long Island wins at Jake's 58 Casino Hotel.
If gambling is a problem for you or someone you care about, please call the 24-hour toll-free helpline at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
Life is motion, but for Jaime, debilitating pain in both hips brought everything, including family time, to a halt.
Every doctor told me the same thing. They would do one hip at a time.
At White Plains Hospital, Dr. Jacob Totka's unique expertise provided an alternate approach by replacing both of Jaime's hips on the same day.
In just 2 hours, I got 2 new hips, and I went home that day.
White Plains Hospital, among the best hospitals anywhere that just so happens to be here. A member of the Montefiore Health System.
Attention New York Verizon mobile customers. Score a massive win with award-winning Fios Home Internet for an incredible $20 a month guaranteed for 3 years. Switch today for savings you can count on. Call 1-800-VERIZON now. For new Fios customers with AutoPay, mobile and home discount enrollment required. 3-year price guarantee applies to the Fios-based monthly rate only. Additional terms apply.
At Uline, they know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family basement, and through hard work is now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hard-working partners. So they keep 41,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
What if your instincts could pay off? With Robinhood Prediction Markets, you could put your knowledge to work on the events that matter to you. Prediction Markets isn't just sports. It's the Fed rate decision, your favorite award show, and so much more beyond the playing field. Trade events with Robinhood. Visit Robinhood.com/predict. That's Robinhood.com/predict. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
Hey, it's Alan Hahn. Rings End is your locally owned Benjamin Moore retailer. They're your store for quality with a full line of brilliant and durable Benjamin Moore paints. They're your store for inspiration with thousands of colors and a variety of sheens. And Rings End is your store for expertise with one-on-one advice for contractors and homeowners. Insist on Benjamin Moore paint from Rings End because the gorgeous color you love can't be matched in another brand of paint.
It's about time delivery worked on your schedule. Same day, next day, or scheduled in advance. However you plan it, the Home Depot delivers the whole job. From drywall to doors, plumbing to paint, we'll get it there when you need it. Because on the job site, timing is everything. You order, we deliver. It's that easy. The Home Depot Pro. It's about time.
Evan Cohen here. Game day brings the excitement. Your stay should feel just as memorable. With Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA and U.S. Soccer, you're connected to a portfolio of brands designed for how you travel. Some offer complimentary breakfast, others give you room to spread out, space to stay productive, or extended stay comforts. So whether you're a traveling fan or part of the team, Marriott Bonvoy celebrates the moments that live on before and after the game. Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
Here we go. Ty Butler in for Chris Carlin today. Game Time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, because when it's game time, it's Tully time. How about this? Bart will be tuned in. 1 o'clock, Yankees, Red Sox. Good old spring training. 7 o'clock, you got the Rangers hosting the Devils. Coverage begins on 880 ESPN New York and the ESPN New York app starting at 6:30. 7:30 tonight, you got the Nets. I think the spread for this game, Nets-Thunder, is at like 19.5, which for some reason doesn't feel like it's large enough. Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blend, and triple cast matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew, honey, during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. So, Bart, Mel Kiper Jr. came out with his latest mock draft. And I don't know if you saw this, but he's got David Bailey going to the Jets at number 2, which is a change from his first mock where he had Arvell Reese going. Number 16, none other than quarterback, Alabama, Ty Simpson. So before we get your thoughts on that, here was Mel Kiper Jr. on DNR discussing if Ty Simpson could go before the Jets pick him at number 16.
Well, the team would be the Rams at 13, and I've been told, I talked to people in the league, Rams are trying to win now. This is Matthew Stafford's team, and Matthew, they try to get year after year, keep bringing him back. Let's bring Matthew back and get him another year, and that's about a Super Bowl, right? He already won one, Matthew Stafford did. They want to try to win another one, obviously, with Matthew Stafford, and the way you do that is not by drafting his heir apparent, right? So you go out and you help this football team in other ways, and you get maybe a Jordan Tyson, wide receiver from Arizona State, to help Matthew Stafford. Well, so that's the debate there. But if he gets to 16, what do the Jets do? People say, well, wait till next year and get Arch or Dante. And I know it's been talked about. Does Arch want to be a Jet? Is that going to be a problem? And will they be picking? The pick from the Cowboys, where's that going to be? Where's the Colt pick going to be? Where's their pick going to be? But Gino is going to win enough games, not be picking 1, 2. There's no guarantee you're going to be in a position next year to get one of those elite quarterbacks.
So assuming the Rams don't, surprisingly, in the midst of this championship window that they have,
that's not surprising to me,
take Simpson, he would go to the Jets at 16. So
it's
expand on both those two, though.
Yeah, it's not surprising to me that if they take his heir apparent, you always want to take somebody heir apparent a year earlier when you think Matthew Stafford, this is going to be his probably his last year. He's been flirting and teasing or talking about retirement. He had the health scare. His wife had cancer. They beat that. His body's been beat up. Not so much beat up from his time with the Rams, but he used to get destroyed with the Lions, man. Like, his body's broken.
Conventional wisdom says, this is our window. It might be 1 year. So every asset should be allocated to
This is a team
capitalizing
this is a team, in my opinion, that could have won last year with the roster that they had.
Yeah.
Right? And they went out and they traded and got pieces. So isn't McDuffie pretty much a first-round draft pick?
Yeah, so that was the
because they had two. They had two. Because they had two. But what I'm saying is, essentially, they got their big-time first-round draft pick in Trent McDuffie and gave him an extension as well.
That was the Falcons trade, right?
Right.
The Rams.
So essentially, 13 is like a one where you can get something that you can need for the future because you got what you need for the present with your draft pick. You just didn't draft the actual person.
But let me ask you this: if you're the general manager of a team, do you at any point ever feel like you have all that you need?
No, but this is the opportunity, Todd, to have a kid come in, play behind a Hall of Fame quarterback in a Hall of Fame system, and he's going to get experience and not play this year, but he's going to get experience, and you're going to be one of the very few franchises that move from a franchise quarterback potentially to moving from Peyton to going to Andrew Luck, moving from Brett Favre to go to Aaron Rodgers, or go from Aaron Rodgers to Jordan Love, because you, as a general manager, you also got to think about the next 13 years. And this is an opportunity because you have somebody else pick. Because you have somebody else pick, this is the opportunity to get a player that you would never be in a position to get.
But, those examples with the Packers are different because those guys didn't play the year after they were drafted. For Aaron, it took 3 years.
He won't play either, though. What if Matthew wants to play 2 more years?
Took a couple years.
But what if he wants to play 2 more years? Andrew Luck played the next year because they traded Peyton, man. They got the worst pick, and remember, Peyton went to Denver that year.
If I'm Stafford and they take Simpson at 13, I'd be hot. We going all in on next year. Get your quarterback later in the draft.
I just traded for an All-Pro.
great.
From
we got
what
a chance
from
to
what
get
we needed.
An immediate impact player.
I'm about to re-sign Devontae Adams, bro. He
got floated around in some
But tell me
trade
this.
rumors.
Offensively, what the hell do they need?
They don't need anything on offense. Their defense will be the biggest question going into
And they
next
spent
year.
the first round draft pick on the defense.
But you have another one.
Matter of fact, didn't they bring in two? They brought in two corners, right?
They brought in McDuffie, and then who was the second guy?
They signed somebody in free agency. Like, bro, how much you want, Matthew? Like, I got to do something for the future.
I don't know.
And if I got
an
if I got an extra pick, brother, like maybe Ty something, maybe he's not, but this protects us.
Especially because it's Ty Simpson.
Yeah,
he doesn't have any experience.
Right, so he's going to sit behind Matthew Stafford and get experience and get coached up by one of the best guys out there.
Oh, Jalen Watson.
Right. So, brother, what we talking about? I spent money. I spent equity. What you tripping for? Now, from the Jets standpoint, they need people that can help them now. So, for me, I don't know if I'm Aaron Glenn, if I'm willing to say this is my guy that I'm going to be tied at the hip with, that if he plays well, I keep my job. If he plays bad, I'm fired. I don't know if I want to say that. And I hear, McShay talking about, not McShay.
Mel Kiper?
Yeah, I hear Mel Kiper talking about.
Remember you couldn't remember Don's name yesterday?
Yeah.
He's like silver hair guy.
Yeah,
What's his
bro,
name?
Even worse than that. Sometimes I forget my kid's name. I call my kid my other kid.
This was crazy. You just could. How do you not remember Don LaGreca?
Bro, I forget everybody's name. We all forget people's name, bro.
I'm like, who are you talking about? Because I guess I just never could have imagined you would not remember who that guy is. That guy being the afternoon trial.
Bro, you act like I forgot my boy Allen's name. It's somebody that I worked with forever. We can do that, and we can have either damn. Forgot my boy name with the silver hair.
The silver hair? Is he at the station?
Yes.
Don?
Yeah, Don. There we go.
You forgot Don's name?
Hang on.
Yeah, man.
The ultimate sign of disrespect.
Why did Tom just go that? Why he go to Soprano when he said that?
He like that. I was sticking up for Don. I was very disrespected by that.
Oh man, it was nothing personal. I remember he had silver hair.
That's crazy.
I could describe him.
But anyway, Ty Simpson.
I mean, Ty Simpson. I don't know if I'm Aaron Glenn, if this is the guy I want to go down with the shit with, right? Because you only get, if you're a head coach for the most part, you only get to pick one quarterback.
Yeah.
And you're tied to that guy unless you're Kyle Shanahan and you find somebody that was cheap and say, yeah, I spent this money, but the replacement is playing just as well as we expect him to do, and he's not costing any money, so I ain't cost you draft equity and money. I figured it out. I'd rather wait till the next year and then say, okay, well,
but see,
I can either draft somebody or it's going to be a free agent and Mac Jones that's going to be looking to get paid.
You love you some Mac Jones.
I don't. But what I'm saying is,
Bart's like all pro lineup, if he had it his way, would be Mac Jones started at quarterback, Breece Hall at running back.
Nah, I mean, if you're playing good,
that's a head coach.
If you play,
that's a quarterback running back duo.
If you play
for all time.
No, if you're playing good enough, Derek Carr can maybe come back. How did that age though with Derek Carr? Like, yeah, he got the choice. Like he got the choice. Like, yeah, I'm gonna wait this thing out. I want to play for a contender.
It just never made sense, though. Last we saw you were bad. You retired, and now you're just going to come back. Here's the thing, though, about the quarterback, because you said Glenn should possibly, punt on it and get him in 2027. He might not have 2027.
I get it, but you got to take that chance. Because guess what? If that number 16 is a stud, if that's number 16 is a lotto stud, that'll save his job. Just like Odell.
Not if you don't win games.
What I'm saying is, even if you don't win games, but he looked like, look at that pick. And you look at the other guy, and you like, man, I get that the wins didn't come, but, man, look at this guy.
Bro.
I mean, look, the same thing happened to Jerry Reese. Like, they had a horrible year, but I found Odell Beckham.
What did Jerry Reese have on his resume?
What, a Super Bowl?
Yeah, that feels important. You cannot have back-to-back seasons like what we are anticipating to have and keep your job.
There's a lot of coaches that didn't have great back-to-back seasons. What it is you can't look like a joke, and you got to look like you progress. And that shouldn't be hard. With as bad as the Jets were, that shouldn't be hard to show that you're a better team than you were last year.
It shouldn't be hard, but if you don't believe that the head coach is good and you think the quarterback who's coming off maybe the worst season of his career, what is the expectation? Vegas has it at 5.5.
If they get 6, I'm cool. 6, 7, I'm good.
I don't think 6, 7.
So what you think? You saying so it's nothing he can do? You saying he got to win 8 to keep his job?
No. I'm saying I don't think that they're getting to 6 or 7 wins. They're playing the AFC. They're playing the NFC North and the AFC West, and then they have their own division. How are they getting to 6 or 7 wins? How's that happening?
We'll see. Like all that, like what a conference was last year and the year before. To me, I really can't go with that because things are so subjective. Things change. It's always going to be somebody whose superstar get hurt. It's going to be somebody who regresses, goes back, stuff like that. So I'm just going to wait it out, man, because I pick too fast sometimes. So I'm just going to wait it out.
Emotional.
Yeah.
That's what happens. You get emotional. You get wrapped up. And
well, I'm a man with sensitivity, like Ras Transplant.
You were very sensitive yesterday during that discussion.
Nah, brother, that was you. What Mel got for the Giants?
Mel Kiper Jr. wants to weigh in on could Jeremiah Love be in play for the Giants?
Jeremiah Love's in play for just about everybody in that top 5, 6, 7, 8. Even, like I say, New Orleans went out and got a veteran running back who had been in the NFL. What did the Kansas City Chiefs do? Went out and got a running back who's proven in the NFL in Walker. So both these teams figured he's not going to be there at 8 and 9. Let's go get a guy who's been a proven entity already. Okay, so they don't think he'll be there. Washington, they made an addition in free agency. All these teams have done things to kind of fortify that spot. But Jeremiah Love is a multi-dimensional fear factor player. Not only a great runner, but a great receiver. And to me, doesn't fumble the ball either, by the way. Great kid. So to me, if you like Bijan Robinson and you obviously like what Saquon's done, you like what all these backs, Zeke Elliott and all the different Christian McCaffrey, all these backs who went high have done pretty doggone good. We haven't had a bust in a long time. Think about how long it's been since Trent Richardson went 3rd overall in the NFL draft. That was 2012. That was 14 years ago. 3rd overall pick, disappointment, bust, right? All these other guys have done really well. Even Leonard Fournette went 4th. Okay, what did he do? Won a Super Bowl in Tampa. There's some good things in Jacksonville. So at the end of the day, these running backs that have gone in the top 10, look at Jahmyr Gibbs just off the 10. So at the end of the day, these guys have done very, very well. And like I say, if you're just a running back and you're not a great receiver, I get it. But when you get a guy like Love, you can put in the slot, you can put him wide. He can be, like I say, a fear factor receiving entity who can go 80 yards in a blink. He could do, like I always said, the 99-yard touchdown of Tony Dorsett on that Monday night against the Vikings. He can give you that dynamic. And these guys in this draft, he's the only one. There's no other first-round running back right now. There's no other back in this draft with the skill set of Jeremiah Love.
I would not like that pick for the Giants.
I would. I mean, and it's also like Gettleman wasn't wrong either, right?
Really?
I mean, Saquon was a generational talent.
But that's not what this – it's not about whether or not he's talented. It's about whether the pick makes sense given where you are in your timeline.
It does when you think about what you're trying to do. And every time we've seen Harbaugh be successful, every time we've seen Greg Roman be successful, man, he had war daddies at running back. And you got to do that. I mean, who did he have with Kaepernick? Was that Frank Gore?
Yeah.
Who did he have in Baltimore? He had Ray Rice. He had Ray Rice, and he had Derrick Henry.
They also had like Justice Hill and
Forsett.
Yeah.
And all but you got those. You got them on the team already. Those gonna be your rotational backs. But man, when we've seen, like, you talk about bringing back toughness, you talk about making people scared and putting 8 in the box and making you decide, are we going to leave Malik Neighbors one-on-one by himself? You already got the world's greatest escort in Ricard. Like, nobody has a 300-pound fullback. You got a 6-time Pro Bowler at fullback. You want to put a Ferrari behind him, or you want to put a Datsun?
By the way, he does have Caleb Downs going to the Giants at 5. Because Tennessee's in his mock is taking Jeremiah Love.
Yeah, but if he doesn't,
I wonder, like, if the Titans don't go Jeremiah Love, some Giant fans are gonna hate it
because the Titans defense is stacked. That's mad scary.
Yeah.
You got Johnson, Franklin Myers, and Simmons on one side.
As long as JFM's not committing personal foul penalties, he's pretty good, right? And we saw him in Denver last year getting to the quarterback.
So they 7.5. If Jermaine Johnson can turn it on, and then Simmons to me is like he's the great tackle that nobody talks about. I feel like Grady Jarrett used to be like that. Like nobody ever gave Grady Jarrett like, yo, he in Atlanta doing his thing. Nobody knew how good he was.
I think this year that'll change. 800-919-3776. We get to your phone calls. Phil Simms, top of the hour. Ty Butler in for Chris Carlin. Hanging out with Bart Scott going till 1 o'clock right here on ESPN New York.
This is Rick Brunson, the assistant coach from the New York Knicks. I'll be driving to our games this season in style in my new Jeep Gladiator from Princeton Jeep. My friends at Princeton Jeep gave me all-star treatment, and you can expect the same thing. Just mention I sent you, and they'll treat you like family. Princeton Jeep has tons of inventory and great deals on new vehicles. Visit Princeton Jeep at 1045 State Road in Princeton, New Jersey, or online at PrincetonJeeps.com and tell them Rick Brunson sent you.
The NBA moves fast, and the stars move faster. With DraftKings Sportsbook, the #1 sportsbook for live betting, you're never a step behind. DraftKings keeps pace with every play, offering industry-leading live betting, dynamic odds that shift as the game unfolds, and more open markets more often. They're live when others aren't, so you're always in the game when it matters most. Get in on the action with live player props as the most exciting performances unfold in real time. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code WHSQ. That's code WHSQ. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problems gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas, pass-through of per-wager tax may apply in Illinois. 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique personal injury and workers' compensation laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling all types of accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for injured New Yorkers. From construction to car accidents and slips and falls, they've got you covered. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS, where your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN right now to try it for free, and you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
You remember what it feels like to move without thinking about pain? To get up, sit up, walk, work, or live without that constant ache? If neck pain, back pain, joint pain, or sciatica took that away from you, it's time to get it back. I'm Bart Scott. Dr. J. Shaw at Sandwell Pain is the guy you need. Ivy League trained, double board certified, no surgery, no scars, no long recovery, just precise, image-guided, non-surgical treatments designed to get you feeling strong again. With offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood, and most major insurances are accepted, there is no reason to wait. Go to SandwellPain.com. Relief is closer than you think.
Progressive presents the Passionate Sports Fan Checklist. Signed jersey of your favorite bench warmer? Check. 14 bobbleheads that look nothing like the players they're emulating? Check. Twin TVs so you can watch the game on 2 different networks simultaneously? Check. Life-size wall sticker of your favorite player that routinely freaks you out at night? Check. A second life-size wall sticker so after the first one freaks you out, you see the second and you're like, oh right, the wall stickers. Check and mate. Bundle your renters and auto insurance with Progressive and save on protection for the things on your checklist. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers not available in all states or situations covered subject to policy terms.
Harry Douglas here to tell you about Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy. It tastes just like the best birthday cake ever. Vanilla, buttery, frosting vibes. It's basically a party in a bottle. And here's the best part. All cake, no sugar. And you know I love my cake. So I get that big birthday energy without any sugar guilt. The bottle's small, easy to toss in my bag, and perfect when I need a quick, tasty caffeine boost to cakeify my day. The Funfetti flavor is back on 5hourenergy.com or Amazon. Crack open a Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy shot today.
Step inside the game you love with the NBA app. Tap to watch every game as it's happening.
Jalen Brunson does it again!
And never miss a moment of the jaw-dropping action. Get closer to the players than anywhere else. Follow the latest schedules, scores, and stats. Keep up with every story from across the league. And with NBA ID, it's all personalized to you. The game lives here. Download today.
Oh, yo, based on the conversation we just had in the break, this is your anthem, potentially. This is the Bart Scott anthem.
Nah,
we might have
man.
to get you on the remix.
No, this ain't me, dog. Shout out to Meth and my guy. I think it's crazy. Like, I always like Meth. I mean, I'm not deep into like Wu-Tang and all the different people. I don't even know all the, like Spectre Deck and Ghostface and all that stuff.
I mean, they did the verses. What was that? Last year, 2 years ago, they all popped out.
They did?
Yeah.
I mean, but like Meth was always like, to me, one of my favorites. I like his flow. But like Raekwon was always like the one that we always in the hood.
Mm-hmm. Him and Ghostface.
But in the hood, it's always a Raekwon. And when I say it's always a Raekwon, it's always like a little chubby dude that got like the cool waves, got mad swag.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? He just got mad swag. And like he be getting the girl, but like, yo, this little short chubby dude. Like, how you get the chicks?
And then back then it was the chubby dude with the little fro with the pick in his hair. He keep the pick in his hair.
But he got the wave, like his wave, like his goatee, his line up all sharp. You know what I mean? Like his hairline never recede. It's like how this little fat dude, you know what I'm saying, got so much swag, man. All the girls just, hey Ray Ray, hey Quan. Like it's, I don't know, like if you out there, man, like who was that person for y'all? The Raekwon. Like for us, it was this dude named Tory. You know what I mean? He played baseball. He was a quarterback. He's a little short, fat dude, man.
It was my boy Darren.
See?
Big dude. I was like, come on.
And he got swag. You like, man. And like he charming.
Nah, I love you,
He
dude.
charming. He joking. And all the girls want to hang with. You like, yo,
that's
like
an attractive trait. If you funny.
Yeah. Well, I'm a funny guy. It's like the wood, right? It's like the wood, right? When they had the money in the jar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's like, what? You let Stevie hit? I know I look better than that mother. Like, you like, man, I know I look better, dude, but how is he pulling the chicks that I want?
But see, that's hating.
What's that? The Shy? Pooba, the little fat kid at first when they first started?
Oh, yeah.
Papa or whatever.
Yeah. But you can't do that, though.
Who?
How you let him hit?
No,
that's called hating. And that's hating. It's like, don't watch watch TV.
But it was funny, though. He's like, what?
It was funny.
What?
Yo.
No, I look better than that mother.
There's some dude in our YouTube chat who for 3 straight days has been coming at me. And I won't even acknowledge his name because he's not worth it. I just think it's sad. It's sad that like a grown-ass man is spending 3 straight days, everything that I say he hates it. But 3 straight days in the chat, the whole show. That's just a sad way to live life,
you don't want to go, this little light. You want to shine a light on him? I'm going to let it shine.
Bro, that's sad, man. Like, to be that lame.
Let him put some light on him.
Come on.
This little light of
I feel bad for people like that.
I feel sorry for your mother. What do you mean? What did you say about my mama?
Anyway, 800-919-3776. We do got some people want to talk football before we hit Phil Simms at the top of the hour. Let's go to Bo in Jersey. What's up, Bo?
Hey, how you doing, Ty? Bart, great chat, man. It was a pleasure watching them defenses, man. I hope we get it back someday. Ty, we got to get you more airtime on the station. You do a great job, my man.
Yo, I'm starting a new show next Sunday, 8 to noon. Check it out, man.
I will.
And after that, let me give you John Winthrop's cell number, and you can just call and just, y'all just start a thing to hashtag free time.
Or maybe we need to hit up people that at our other jobs, get us a podcast going. Me and you.
Hey,
Bart and Ty.
man, listen, can I say this? Ty, I agree with you on you speak for all of us who are disgusted with Aaron Glenn and the Jets. Your take on him is perfect. Bart, my brother, on SNY, I watch you all the time.
Yeah.
And you always, you were on him. I mean, this guy, he did so many bad things.
Yes.
He was so bad
Can't be worse.
He's lying to us during the season.
Can't be
How
worse.
about that?
Yeah, it can't be worse, though.
God forbid if he's worse, but he remember 0-4. He's bringing up Detroit. It's about coaching, and he's just going. He's lying as he's going. Every time he opens his mouth, it's like, and he was a great Jet, man, you know. But he's terrible. I mean, this dude's like.
But do you think he deserves another chance? How many years did Kotite get? I'm not from here.
I don't.
One.
Kotite got 1 year.
Kotite got 2 years.
2 years.
I think 2.
No,
Rich
Kotite. Rich Kotite got 1 year.
I thought it was 2. Pete Carroll had 1. I thought it was 2 before Parcells came. No.
So what?
No, he got 2. He got 1.
Bo,
what are we gonna do with this guy, man? He's fired all his coaches.
Bo, tell me this: what if he ended up being Pete Carroll?
Oh, he did get 2, 313, 1 and 1.
Yeah, but you know what? Okay, yeah, okay. What a comparison that is. I mean, but was he as bad? Was Pete Carroll this bad? Like this dude?
Pete Carroll had to be that bad if he got fired after 1 year. Yeah, he had to.
No. Hey, Bart, man. There's bottom and then there's bottom. We all got different bottoms, and this dude's like where the Titanic is. That's how he's bad.
But they tried to lose on purpose after week 7. Once you trade your 2 best players, and then you go to the backup, you're trying to actively lose.
Look, Bart, but look, that incompetent, like really, man, like come on, it was scary with this. Man, Bart, he faked the punt and then ran up the clock. I mean, this is kind of like on crack. What's he doing?
They'll let you know how bad he believed in his quarterback. He's like, man, let's just run it out. He might throw a pick.
800-919-3776. We come back. Phil Simms going to join us, talk some football. Let's break it down with Phil right here on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
Wednesday with Don Hahn and Rosenberg. The show is live at Calandra's Italian Village in Caldwell, New Jersey for the Rangers-Devils watch party. Ken Danico and Rick DiPietro stop by as well. Don Hahn and Rosenberg live from Calandra's today at 3 on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
Right now, FanDuel is dropping bonus bets into everyone's account for the tournament, and all you have to do is opt in to claim your bonus. Use them on your bracket picks, money lines, spreads, totals, game props, or even same-game parlays. But don't wait. These bonus bets are only available for a limited time. So if you want to get into the action, just visit FanDuel.com/local to learn more. Get in the action now to opt in and claim your bonus. FanDuel is dropping bonus bets into everyone's account for the tournament. Use them on your bracket picks, money lines, spreads, totals, game props, or even same-game parlays. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Max bonus $500 unless otherwise specified. Restrictions do apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467369.
Donate your car today. Call 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation is super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now or go to carsforkids.org. 7 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. Did you know you can donate real estate too?
Life is motion, but for Jaime, debilitating pain in both hips brought everything, including family time, to a halt.
Every doctor told me the same thing. They would do one hip at a time.
At White Plains Hospital, Dr. Jacob Totka's unique expertise provided an alternate approach by replacing both of Jaime's hips on the same day.
In just 2 hours, I got 2 new hips, and I went home that day.
White Plains Hospital, among the best hospitals anywhere that just so happens to be here. A member of the Montefiore Health System.
Hey, it's Alan Hahn. Rings End is your locally owned Benjamin Moore retailer. They're your store for quality with a full line of brilliant and durable Benjamin Moore paints. They're your store for inspiration with thousands of colors and a variety of sheens. And Rings End is your store for expertise with one-on-one advice for contractors and homeowners. Insist on Benjamin Moore paint from Rings End because the gorgeous color you love can't be matched in another brand of paint.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Adam Schefter here. It's tournament time, when only the most talented teams survive in advance. And whether you're cutting down the nets or cutting through resumes, one thing's clear. The best teams are built with the best people. If you're hiring, you need ZipRecruiter. Their smart matching technology finds qualified candidates fast. You can add screening questions to get the right applicants and even filter to see who's recently active. Score the best for your team with ZipRecruiter. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/sports. That's ZipRecruiter.com/sports.
Hey, this is Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson for three. And this is your home for New York Knicks basketball. This is 880 ESPN.
WHSQ and WCBS FM HD2, New York.
Oh, let's get to it. 2 hours down, one more to play with. Ty Butler in for Chris Carlin. Bart Scott, we're going till 1 o'clock. It is noon on a Wednesday, so what's that mean, Bart Scott?
It's the power hour, 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 hour.
Oh, we love it. And it's also time for the Phil Simms Spotlight.
This is the Simms Spotlight. With former Giants quarterback Phil Simms on Bart and Carlin.
Oh, it is an honor and a pleasure to welcome him on to the show. Ty Butler, Bart Scott. Hey, Phil, how you doing today?
Good, Ty. The question is how you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
We chilly. We chilly.
You chilly? Okay. Hey, now, do you do that hour thing? Is that you doing it every week, or is that a recording now?
Nah, that's me every time. Because if you would have paid attention to that, Phil, that was 11. That was for you, dog. I did 11. You know what I'm saying? To honor the great. You know what I'm saying? Before your family sell off the jersey number to Carter. How much? Real talk. If you gave the blessing, and I know the kitty bitties don't want it unretired, he got to, just like it used to be back in the day. He got to break you off at least 7 figures. If you want it that bad, hell no, Phil. Listen, me and you got some things to do. We need to go on a road trip. We need a millie. We need a millie.
No, it wouldn't. I was willing to do it. I thought it would be kind of cool. But my daughter and my daughter-in-law were furious, and I was like, damn, I backed down because of my daughter and daughter-in-law. And so, it worked out. I thought the fact that his number is 51. I thought that was pretty clever by him, and so it was fun. Even my oldest son Christopher, he was like, "Yeah, it'll be pretty cool. Let him have it."
You know what we should say? Yeah, tell Creasy I said what's up too. I used to always try and get him to play. You know what I'm saying? I used to go down and put him in the most awkward positions, walking by the coaches and stuff. And he'd be walking down the hallway with the club like, "They screwing you, dog. They screwing you. It's the truth."
Hey, Phil, any chance that at some point, Chris will be back, but we'll get you to do the Power Hour chant when you come on to the show at noon?
His pec's too heavy.
Yeah, I'll have to practice it a couple times, but I'll be ready to do it. Yeah.
Get your throat lodged. But I'll tell you what, I tell Carter, I'll say this, and we'll put the challenge out from the daughters, too. I know I can't speak for him, but I'm going to speak for him. Tell him to get 11 sacks before he asks to wear the number 11 first. How about that? We'll do that one first.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what, Bart? I would say I feel pretty good that he'll get 11 this year.
Well, get him, and then he can wear it the next year. $4 million.
Yeah, you're right. If he can get 11, he deserves it. And but I thought he came on really well towards the end of the year, and they started playing. They really gave him a better chance to play and rush the passer late in the year, which thank God they did. But I thought he did pretty well, and it'll be interesting to see how much he improved from last year at the end of the year to the start of this one with a new coaching staff and everything. I think it's going to be fun to watch.
So, Phil, we were just breaking down Mel Kiper's mock draft, and we'll get to the Jets in a moment. But I want to stay here with the Giants because there are some Giant fans out there that would welcome Jeremiah Love with the 5th pick in this draft. Is that something that you would be on board with, or do you think the Giants have other needs that they should target with that 5th pick?
I think that, when you draft a running back that high, they can turn your team around probably faster than the quarterback can. And, running backs, it seems like they got about a 4 or 5 year window where they can do it. And after that, nobody wants them. They move on and have solid years as being that guy with another team. But Jeremiah Love, Notre Dame's running backs, period. Price, the other running back, is tremendous too. But, yeah, I would not go, oh, my gosh, they can't do that. He would be an instant, big-time factor to the football team in many ways. Catching the ball, but running the ball, his speed is real. And, so I like I said, you want to change your team quickly. A running back can do it just about as fast as any player on the team. That, a big-time pass rusher are the two guys that I kind of say that about.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely, probably the most explosive player, the most talented player, but is he the biggest position of need? You think that the Giants should go offense and defense? Because I feel like wherever they pick, they're going to have the top guy on their board offensively and the top guy on their team defensively available to them.
Boy, that's a good one. I don't. It's hard for me to even answer because wide receivers is a great group, a really good group. Maybe they add one there. That would be my first thought. Of course, the running back position. There's quite a few running backs that are going to be, I think, instant starters and do really well. On the defensive side, I see that I forgot, I can't even remember who it was that, a lot of people have. It's the Ohio State safety Downs.
Caleb Downs.
Yeah. And I just go, yeah, man, I don't know. Let's draft somebody that will have an impact and scoring, stopping scoring, that type of thing. So I'm not all for the safety being the first pick of the draft, but if it is, I'm sure he'll fit in there pretty well.
Sometimes they play this game. I don't even know how it goes. Like cut one, marry one, date one type of thing.
Cut or marry trash.
Right. Yeah, or trash. You've been a great quarterback, Super Bowl champion. If you had to eliminate one of those guys that you had, whether it was the receiver, the lineman, or the running back, I guess what I'm trying to figure out, what's the most important player or position to the success of a quarterback? Because we're talking about building around, Jackson Dart. I'm trying to see what's more important to get for him.
Yeah, Bart, it's everything. You want somebody that scares the defense where they might have to use two guys to cover him. Somebody you can build a lot of your pass concepts around. That's one. The tight end, now that's a big deal. So, and, of course, you can never have enough linemen nowadays because they fall. Everybody's falling all over the place, and we're seeing offensive lineman injuries. It's like an epidemic. And so, if you don't have reserves ready to play on the offensive line, you're going to be in trouble sometime during the year. So that's another one. When I played, I'd always sit around and watch our draft and go, damn, another offensive lineman. Can we get another receiver or something? In some years, we wouldn't even pick an offensive player, but all those guys they picked, defense, whatever they were, offensive linemen, I will give George Young and Bill Parcells a lot of credit. They didn't miss many, that's for sure.
Talking to Phil Simms here on Bart and Carlin. All right, so Ty Simpson, there is some speculation he could go to the Rams. He could go to the Jets.
Or the Steelers.
Or Pittsburgh obviously lingering there. What are your thoughts on Ty Simpson and his upside, what he projects to be in the NFL despite the lack of experience?
Yeah, well, his pro day is next week, and I hate to say it, but I think that's going to show people and maybe change his opinion if they don't have him rated high. Yes, the Rams, they got to get that guy sooner or later. He would fit the Rams really, really well. He's got a big arm. He's very athletic. And what do the Rams do? Play action, pass. The quarterback's 9, 10 yards deep. Throw it down the field. That's what we've seen. And he would fit that perfectly. And, I don't know how high he will go in the first round or even if he will. But I think people, when you see him in person, that's going to change a lot. So he's an interesting guy, that's for sure. But I think his talent is definitely the number one we know, and I think number two, it's definitely going to be Ty Simpson, the second quarterback taken.
What's the portion where you feel comfortable? Because we also speak about how limited experience he has, and we know sometimes that correlates with a quarterback's success. So probably the farther he goes, the better chance he has of being successful, because that means that team may not need him. So at what point of the draft do you start feeling comfortable with someone taking Ty Simpson?
Man, Bart, I wouldn't even give something to that. In other words, I'd feel comfortable no matter where he goes and how high he goes. Like I said, he's got an explosive arm, and the movement. Everybody talks about his size. I mean, damn, there's a ton of 6'1" and 6'2" quarterbacks in this draft, and I forgot offhand exactly how he measured at the combine. I think it was 6'1" and something. I'm not entirely sure, but again, if we're going to make this decision on 1 inch in height, I think that's kind of wow. We're studying too much. He throws. He's got a good high release. He can buy time, and he was tremendous for Alabama this year until late in the year, and that's all we hear. Well, if you watch their games, he took a beating every game. The offensive line was not good. They didn't pass protect well. They couldn't pick up blitzes. He's running, doing everything, and he took a lot of hits. And then finally, as a quarterback, you start taking hits every single week, it's going to affect your performance. And that's what we saw at the end of the year. And so he'll be protected and see the NFL is a lot more buttoned up than college football is, that's for sure.
So a lot of people, now that we've seen Sam Darnold have that renaissance, are looking for the quote-unquote next Sam Darnold. And it was the same thing with Sean McVay. Like, anytime you see someone have success, everyone's looking for the next one, which brings me to Justin Fields going to Kansas City. What are your thoughts on that? Could you see that working, and how do you see that playing out?
Well, Justin Fields, the Jets did him a bad service last year. I thought they were going to come in and show us an offense where it's him moving, setting up, throwing the football deep down the field, that kind of thing, and, of course, have enough run plays in for him, because his greatest strength is his size and his running ability. But the offense, I was shocked. I didn't really see enough of that or any of it. The year before, when he played for Pittsburgh, I thought he did a really good job and was throwing, and, they had all these passes deep down the field. His running was a big part of what he was doing. And, they benched him and put Russell Wilson in there, and I was kind of surprised they didn't bring him back in there because, he is big. He can run. Is he a guy that's going to drop back and be that quarterback to throw 25 times a game? No. Justin Fields is a thrower, not a passer. So when I mean by saying that, he has power. So give him distance, behind the line of scrimmage, and let him rip it down the field. That offense the Jets were running with him did not work. And, of course, they're trying to protect themselves. Will Patrick Mahomes be ready? And, I don't know how that'll work out. But if he is ready, then we'll still see Justin Fields with some runs, certain passes, and every time you get that quarterback sneak chance out there, I would think he'll be in for a lot of those.
Do you think that is it a conversation you have to tell him, listen, you're playing behind Patrick Mahomes, but we see a role for you, and it may be the Taysom Hill role? Is that what they're trying to do?
Well, yeah, I've heard that, and that makes sense. Yeah, put him in every once in a while. It's totally different from even Patrick Mahomes. And when I say he has a powerful arm, I mean, I'm underestimating or not saying it right. He can really throw it with power 40 to 50 yards like nothing. And, last year I was at some practice where the Jets were, and I saw the preseason games in person. And I'm watching, and I'm going, man, why? I kept waiting for the Jets to show me this new offense they got for a quarterback who they gave quite a bit of money to and has this great running ability and all we're talking about. And I just never went, I really like what they're doing with Justin Fields. So I'm sure Andy Reid is going to find a way to take advantage of his skill set, and he'll fit into the team. And it's really, to me, it's a pretty good spot for him.
So we had a big trade, and we're talking to Phil Simms here on Bart and Carlin. Big trade yesterday in the NFL. Jalen Waddle going from Miami to Denver. So I want to get your perspective from both sides. I just can't quite understand if you're Miami. You just invested a lot of money into this quarterback, Malik Willis, who doesn't have a ton of experience, 6 career starts, and now you trade his best receiver away. So I'd be curious to get your thoughts on this trade from both sides.
Well, to say I was high on the quarterback is an understatement. I didn't like him. I loved him. I liked him in the last preseason when he was down with the Tennessee Titans. He figured it out. I was like shocked when I watched him play in preseason. I go, man, Malik is totally bought into playing the position a certain way, reading, doing the right thing, moving in the pocket. Very good arm, good size, all that. So, yeah, Miami, they're stripping it down. They're going to try to rebuild it. They got a lot of draft picks. They're going to be young. I just hope it's they can give Malik Willis enough protection to let him show off his talent. And when he came into the game, and what you guys have heard me say, for the Green Bay Packers, he didn't play good. He played great. And Jordan Love was standing on the sideline going, I don't really feel that well, but I'm going back in, because this kid was starting to create a little trouble up there with the fans, the media, and the national media still doesn't quite understand how well he played in the games that he was in. It was, let's put it this way, if it was a draft, he'd be a first-round draft pick now for sure, if he'd have played this way coming out of the draft. But, yeah, could be rough down there in Miami with a brand-new football team.
So let's just say the Jets decide to kick the can down the road and say, we're going to try and find our Brock Purdy or something like that. Who's one of those quarterbacks that you think that the Jets can maybe take a swing at, but try and hit a single or a double, not trying to hit the home run?
Yeah, well, that's what they're going to – I would think that's what they're going to do. And I don't know when that would be. You guys, you talk about it every day, but will it be second round, third round, fourth round, where they get maybe a guy who they feel like can adapt quick enough to probably be a backup for the football team behind Geno Smith? Those two, to me, the two biggest are Carson Beck and Drew Aller, because they fit the prototype that I think they want, really big, strong, all those things that you'd want, mobile enough where it won't be a detriment to you. But of the Carson Beck and Drew Aller, the one I like is definitely Carson Beck. And I went back and I watched him. I was kind of down on him. I don't know why. Maybe some things I heard at Georgia and whatever, going down to Miami. And then I watched him I've watched him a lot. And all of a sudden, one day I called one of my sons, Matt, and just said, man, I underestimated Carson Beck. He knows how to play. He's got a really good arm. He can throw in rhythm. If somebody's open, he does not miss. And to me, he's the number one quarterback when you talk about what I think the New York Jets want. So we'll see where that goes. But, when you start, if those two are still not drafted when it comes to the third round, then I would think, a couple teams are going to say, wow, we got to go out and get these guys now, because that's a great time to get it. You're not giving up too much, a third-round pick, maybe even a fourth-round pick. So we'll see how it goes.
Great stuff, Phil. And look, you've got a week now to work on the vocal cord and everything that goes into the power hour. So we expect to get that going next week when Carlin's back with Bart.
Well, Todd, thank you. I hope you survived this time with Bart and everything. Let me just give this last one real quick. Kyler Murray, all offseason, I said Minnesota's got to be the place. Think what it's doing for the head coach. He's going to be invigorated, because Kyler Murray will throw it down the field, and now he's got that mobility, which is tremendous. And Kevin O'Connell, the coach, we always talk about him being so smart with the offense. Well, now that playbook is much bigger, and I really expect them to be this is really going to change their football team big time.
Wait, maybe playoffs?
Yeah, well, I'm not everybody. Oh, they're going to be in the playoffs. I don't know. I think they're going to be a much better football team, and the quarterback position I think is going to be stabilized. So that's always great, not only for the coaches and the fans, but the players too. So we'll see. Playoffs? I don't know. Hell, when you watch TV, we got 30 teams, in the playoffs. So
they won 14-2. They went 14-2 with Sam Darnold, though. Is this arguably an upgrade in talent when you talk about Kyler Murray and then putting him with Justin Jefferson, Addison, And with Kevin O'Connell and that type of offense and his ability to do what Sam Darnold couldn't do, which is escape some of these blitzes and be able to extend and play and take big shots to the best receiver in football.
Yeah, well, they had J.J. McCarthy last year. It was okay, wasn't great. But, yeah, this is – Bart, I think this is a big deal. I really do. And, he even said he wanted to go to Minnesota. That was his spot, Kyler Murray. And I think there was quite a few teams – not quite a few, but a few teams that were thinking about bringing him in. But from what I read and all that, he wanted to go to Minnesota. I understand that. Oh, wow, I get to throw to those receivers? Yeah, that'll make you a better quarterback too, that's for sure. And the coach. So it's going to be exciting to watch.
Well, what does this mean for J.J. McCarthy if Kyler Murray comes here? Will he be another casualty, a guy like Anthony Richardson that comes in and a guy as a reclamation project comes in and revitalizes his career, reinvigorates a town or offense or a team, and we watch another young quarterback that comes in and he's given up on within the first 3 seasons of his career?
Well, J.J. McCarthy, what you do is you go to camp, you fight it out, and I'd be very surprised if he can beat Kyler Murray out and be given the position. But, this is the way the league is now. Man, there was a picture once of I'm trying to think who I saw it on the sidelines with the Carolina Panthers. And it was Darnold and Baker Mayfield. They're standing on the sideline watching another quarterback play for the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, was it the little PJ guy or something like that?
Yeah, the PJ Walker was playing. And so what I laugh about when I saw it, they're just standing next to each other talking, and PJ Walker's out there on the field doing his thing or trying to do his thing. And then just look where these guys now are. So it's amazing the league is that way. You might not get it done with the first team you're with or the second, but if you keep getting chances, you got some talent, sooner or later it's going to click and you're going to get it done. And those quarterbacks have done it. And so J.J. McCarthy, he might be one of those guys going to have to do it on the next team, but you got to go in there and fight for the damn job and just do everything you can to be a better quarterback and see if you can beat somebody out. We'll see how that goes, but like I said.
Everybody can't be Phil Simms.
Yeah.
Well, Phil, we really appreciate your time today. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll talk to you again next week.
All right. Thank you, guys. Bart, I'll be ready.
Ow! Take that Manuka honey.
I'm looking forward to it. Phil Simms hitting the Power Hour. 800-919-3776. We take a break. We get back to your phone calls right here on ESPN New York.
Wednesday with Don Hahn and Rosenberg. The show is live at Calandra's Italian Village in Caldwell, New Jersey for the Rangers Devils watch party. Ken Danico and Rick DiPietro stop by as well. Don Hahn and Rosenberg live from Calandra's today at 3 on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
It feels like everyone's sick right now. You aren't imagining it. Doctors say this is the worst cold and flu season in 25 years, and it's not over. I was just traveling. It was like everyone around me was coughing, sneezing, and sick. I can't afford to get sick, and I doubt you can either. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. Having a medical emergency kit is like having urgent care and pharmacy right in your home. It includes essential prescriptions like generic Z-Pak to help you get well faster, plus important antibiotics to treat pneumonia, strep throat, sinus and ear infections, nausea, even UTIs, and many more common and serious illnesses. It's your kit the moment you need it. Just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook or call their telemedicine doctor standing by. It's genius. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. I can save you $45 when you use my promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880. Again, save $45 with my promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880.
Hey fans, come out to Yankee Stadium on Friday, April 17th when the Yankees host the Royals, and be ready to receive a Yankees promotional giveaway that has become a fan favorite. It's Yankees Hockey Jersey Night, presented by StubHub. The first 18,000 guests in attendance will receive a Yankees hockey jersey. For tickets, log on to Yankees.com/tickets. Again, don't miss the Yankees and Royals for Yankees Hockey Jersey Night, presented by StubHub on Friday, April 17th. Visit Yankees.com/tickets today.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. That's ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN.
ZipRecruiter. This is a test of the emergency alert system.
New York Knicks fans, here's a total slam dunk. For a limited time, get Verizon Fios and a line of mobile for just $64.99 a month with AutoPay. Get Fios 300 megabit per second for $20 a month. And unlimited welcome for $45 a month plus taxes and fees when you bring your own phone. Visit a Verizon store today to learn more. For new Fios internet and mobile customers, discounts applied over 36 months. Mobile and home discount enrollment required. Additional terms apply. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds.
Presented by Robinhood.
He crosses, spins, pulls up.
With Robinhood Prediction Markets, buy or sell your predictions all game long. No house odds, just you versus the market. Put your sports IQ to work. Trade every shot, block, steal, run, and moment that shifts the game. With Robinhood Prediction Markets, trade every play. Visit Robinhood.com/predict to start trading. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
It's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. Right now, Pella Windows and Doors of New Jersey is offering 25% off windows and doors or 0% APR for 72 months. Some restrictions may apply. See store for details. Offer ends March 31st, 2026.
Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. True Green. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
Yo, it's been a fun 3 days.
Yeah.
It's been a fun 3 days.
It's like your cousin coming over for the holidays.
Can I tell you about my Sinners experience?
Yeah, please.
All right. So this is similar to like when I listen to hip hop albums. First listen, you can't really have a well thought out opinion because you want to let it like marinate. So first time through Sinners, I was like, I'm disappointed.
You was disappointed?
I was
even the other day because expectations was super high for you.
Expectations high. I'm not a vampire guy. Like I just can't get into the vampire thing.
But do you understand what the
symbolic of something else?
Yes.
So let me walk you through it. So I'm like the vampire thing is just not. Which by the way is shocking because I know you know this movie. One of my favorites growing up was Vampire in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
With Eddie Murphy and.
It's hot in here.
Angela Bassett.
Yeah, Angela Bassett and. The dude with the nappy chest hair from Poetic Justice.
Yeah, and so, but yeah, vampire movies just never did it for me. There was just too much happening that I was like, where are we going with this? But then and these are the best movies where it's so intellectually stimulating. It requires you after to like do research. Looking up, what did I miss? I watched this YouTube breakdown of like hidden gems. Then, how about
Did you go back and watch it again after you did that?
I didn't go back and watch it again, but check this out. So I brought up this video. Someone's giving me a breakdown of everything that happened, and they mentioned a post-credit scene, and I'm like, post-credit scene? I didn't see anything post-credit. So apparently the bar scene.
Oh
where
yeah,
Sammy's chilling, and then
come in,
he comes in with
great,
Mary.
best night of my life.
I had never seen that, or I hadn't seen that because I cut it.
You went in the movies.
Yeah, I wasn't in the movies. I turned it off right as the credits were going on. So I went back and watched that. And after pondering everything that went down, I liked it.
Best movie of your life?
No, it's not the greatest movie of all time. It's a good movie. Michael B. Jordan did a hell of a job, man. Playing both of those characters is insane, bro. I don't know if I've ever hated a character more than I hate Grace when she did the whole, just let everybody come in. They bleep that, let them all come in. And they started, squaring off.
Because you talking about the Asian lady that wanted to let everybody come in because she thought her kid was going to get done.
But it was reckless, bro. We trying to come up with a plan. We have to be meticulous about what we're doing, and she got too emotional.
But you get reckless when you think they about to kill your daughter.
But I understand, but I was mad at her.
Yeah, everybody hated her. Like,
I was
you dummy.
mad at her.
Yeah, she kicked it off.
Then she's like, I go find my husband. Ma'am, your husband he's gone. There's no way.
But like the symbolism is like why when you come over to the dark side when these people you're not free here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you come with us.
That's what they said too.
We're free. You'll be free. You'll be part of a community that embraces you and loves you. Like, but when you hear like because of the Jim Crow, because of the South, and because of discrimination and slavery, you won't be free.
But there was also a lot of religious
choice,
symbolism with like the devil and because I was talking to one of my boys about it this morning. He loves the movie. He didn't even peep this when I forget the leader of the little cult thing. But he takes Sammy, dumps him in the water, and that's like the reverse baptism.
Okay.
Because baptizing someone, put them in the water. So I thought that was pretty cool. Overall, solid movie.
I bet you some of those symbolisms people made up. That's their interpretation. They saying, "Oh, this."
But that happened.
I want to hear Ryan come in there and do a TED talk about what things meant, even like the music.
But that happened with the Kendrick Drake thing too, where every day someone had a different rendition.
Yeah, like,
well, did y'all see what this is what Kendrick really meant with that line? So we do that with music and with movies. I think I might want to watch it again.
Yeah.
There's also like. Stacks, his name was Stack, right? Stack chose one lifestyle, and he got punished for it. And then what was his brother's name? I don't remember. The brother who actually survived.
Yeah, I forget.
I forget his name, but like he earned it by living his life a different way. Like the entirety of the movie.
I don't know about that. Like they both were in love, and they both were with the person they wanted to be with.
But they were making different decisions that led them to
one was different. Yeah, because one was the protector. One was the real big brother. Even though he was the twin, he was the protector, right? And that's the one that survived but died the natural death.
Then you learned, because Cassie had Googled this during the movie, if you're a vampire, you need permission to enter someone's house.
Yes, and that's what they say. Don't invite the devil into your home.
Exactly.
And that's why when you'll see a lot of people, even people like from the South or from Haiti or something like that, like certain things, they don't have mirrors in their house and stuff like that to let spirits. Everybody's different beliefs and symbolisms from over time. Every culture has that.
And Mary was grimy, man. Mary, what she did, it's like, dog, like she pulled up, and you knew that's the one thing that bothered me. Some of the progressions in the movie were predictable. Like I knew she was gonna go outside and then try to talk to them, and they were gonna overtake her. How about my man from 8 Mile pulled up?
Yeah.
Chintiki.
Well, that wouldn't be too polite.
Yeah, he started talking completely different.
I wonder if he got bit on his Peter Weeder.
Oh, because he went outside to take a piss, but
dump that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Annie, by the way, she is underrated hero of that movie because she was in tune with all of the spirituality and like, all the knowledge surrounding that. So she's
even what she gave him.
Yeah, with the change. So she's like, yo, why are you asking for permission to come in here when you've been in here all night?
Day.
He's like, nah, man, you.
But that wouldn't be too polite. But then the dude that they threw out there that wasn't the vampire, like, he's like, yo!
Wow, grimy. It was wine. It was wine on the ground. They just threw him out. Oh, it was also suspect when everyone's eating the garlic.
Yeah.
And the one girl.
And he was choking, but he was choking.
He started choking. I was like, oh, man.
Wait, hold up.
Get ready. Get ready. And then the one chick who didn't want to taste the garlic, I'm like, yo, you suspect. Like, if you want to just bite the garlic.
But she bit it anyway.
Yeah, she was cool. But overall, solid movie.
Saute the garlic. Yeah, you want.
Solid movie. I'm glad I watched it. Shout out Michael B. Jordan. Hell of a job. Well-deserved Oscar.
Yeah.
Ryan Coogler, he just gives you those films that make you think and want to do homework afterwards.
But what's unique, though, about Ryan Coogler and what's going on with him is people were critical that he got the deal that he got with Warner Bros., I believe. They were critical because, like, a lot of directors don't get that, where he gets ownership. He gets partial ownership of the actual movie. Like, so it's almost like owning, like, some of the rights, which is unique. And they were criticizing him. And then the movie came out, and it did okay in the theaters. But then, now what it did, and look what it won, it shows that what he did was well-deserved. And he's a former football player, too.
You know what they could have...
Right, you know he's a former football player, right?
Is he?
Yeah, Ryan Coogler, he played in college.
Like
at San Jose State or something like that. And
I knew that.
Yeah, he's a former football player. He played college football.
You know what they could have used? Because there were a lot of unexpected deaths. Like, they were scrapping...
I love when they came back to the killing floor. I love when they came back to try and get it.
All those people
come take it back after taking my money.
A lot of killings happened, and they could have used you with the Samuel Institute.
Well, yeah, because if they wanted to get their back and that sciatica, because listen, back then you look at those hard wooden chairs they had, definitely that flared up. See, but they wouldn't need that. They wouldn't need surgery. They wouldn't need no pain meds. All they had to go with Samwell. They could have got it done. You got stuff to do, right? Work, family, the gym, the couch, Sunday, whatever it is, pain shouldn't be part of what's stopping you from doing what you want to do. If you have neck pain, back pain, joint pain, or nerve pain that's running your life, call Dr. Jay Shaw at Samwell Pain. He's Ivy League trained, double board certified, and specializes in non-surgical pain relief that gets real results. No cuts, no downtime, no dependence on pain medication, just a real plan to get you feeling better. Offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood. Check them out. Samwell Pain Relief is closer than you think.
800-919-3776. So nice little movie breakdown. First watchables. Yeah. I think I'm going to do that on my show. Watch a movie, break it down.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about the significance of it.
All right, Cisco and Ebert. Are you going to go sports movies first, or are you going, whatever genre?
I don't know, but it's a good thing you brought that up, because I came across, you guys did a show battle of sports movies.
Yeah, and I didn't get it. I didn't pick the movies that I wanted, but I don't even know what the results are, because I'm not a great
best sports movie of all time.
Yeah. It was like the tournament, right? Because what's coming on with the March Madness, right?
Yeah, and you're heavy into the college basketball. So you guys went with Rocky, Remember the Titans, The Mighty Ducks, and Moneyball. Not all that shocking.
What the hell went Moneyball?
So you didn't take part in this list?
Well, it's a team show, so I can't.
It was
pick
Tom
everything.
Bauer.
Moneyball. I never even seen Moneyball. Okay, go ahead.
But not all that shockingly, you guys the only show with some representation on the list.
Wow, we only people with black people in our movies.
The only show. The only show.
Only show with black people in the movie.
I think last year, this was just a troll job by me. I picked, because Jake Montgomery, who runs our social media, was asking for our favorite sports movies.
Yeah.
I went Love and Basketball.
He like, that's a love movie, that's not a basketball movie.
It's not even my favorite sports movie of all time, but I felt like we needed some representation.
Above the rim.
800-919-37.
What's the show with the West Side Miners, the first African-American team to ever win a NCAA tournament when they had all black players? They only started all black players.
Is this on Netflix?
Oh, it's Glory Road. No, Glory Road, bro.
Oh, because I came across it.
You never seen Glory Road?
I've never seen it.
Oh man, remember hits from BT? Be silly guy comedian Hits.
Probably.
You remember Hits? He was big for a while.
Yeah.
I don't know where Hits went.
Yes.
Side,
yeah. I remember.
Milk it. He's in that movie.
Add that to the list.
Yo, it's a real story though. It's the only time Western Texas won the NCAA, and they defeated.
I've obviously heard of the movie.
But they defeated Pat Riley's team in Kentucky with Adam Rump, who was the last person to ever integrate and have a black player play on their team. He was holding on to the Jim Crow South thing. So the coach was like, you know what? We're gonna put an end to this racism stuff. And they told it was maybe 5 white players on the team. And he was like, listen, I love you guys, but I'm only playing the black players today.
That might have to be the first watch.
Yeah. And,
I was trying to figure out where I want to go.
And so they went and got all these people from inner cities. Like he went to all these inner cities, and when he was going up there, a white guy, they thought he was coming like to try and kill him or something. Like they was running from him, and he showed up at the house like, no, I'm a coach, and like it's Texas Western. Like I think we'll have to do some research, and I'll come back and tell our listeners when we come back from break what Texas Western became, because I think it may have became SMU later, but it was a small school like damn near in El Paso or something like that.
I think that might have to be the first watch.
First team for black people.
Get ready for Rickleball Madness. This Friday, ESPN New York taking over Pickleball Heaven in Medford, New York. Catch a live broadcast of DPH on Rothenberg. So that means 2 straight days of Rick at a live broadcast.
They might have to get Rick some extra Disney tickets. People don't know, we get Disney tickets. I think we get like 4 free. They're going to have to double up, get him 8.
Man, Rick out here in these streets.
Working. For 2 days.
Meanwhile, Dave Rothenberg sitting on vacation, sipping a margarita with his shirt off.
Yeah, Margaritaville. Give him 1 margarita, I'll give you some bread.
Well, because he's lost some weight, so he's on vacation.
Oh, he did?
Showing off, yeah.
But did he lose weight? Is he soft weight? Did he lose weight like soft weight? Like, you know what I mean? Like people lose weight because they're not eating, not because they're working out and exercise, so they get a little flabby.
This is more of a diet and no exercise.
Yeah.
But you still give him credit.
You get flabby and sick looking that way.
DPH on Rothenberg starting at 6 a.m. Then you stick around for our social ladder pickleball tournament. We'll crown our champions, then roll right into a college hoops watch party to cap off the day. The tournament officially sold out, but the event is open to the public, so come down, enjoy the action, and be part of Rickleball Madness. Brought to you by Pickleball Heaven, the new standard of indoor pickleball. We take a break. We wrap the show next with you right here on ESPN New York.
5th-seeded St. John's kicks off their March Madness tournament in San Diego against 12th-seeded Northern Iowa. Coverage begins Friday at 7 on 1050 ESPN.
The NBA moves fast, and the stars move faster. With DraftKings Sportsbook, the #1 sportsbook for live betting, you're never a step behind. DraftKings keeps pace with every play, offering industry-leading live betting, dynamic odds that shift as the game unfolds, and more open markets more often. They're live when others aren't, so you're always in the game when it matters most. Get in on the action with live player props as the most exciting performances unfold in real time. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code WHSQ. That's code WHSQ. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problems gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas, pass-through of per-wager tax may apply in Illinois. 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-568-2790. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-568-2790. That's 800-568-2790. For $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with, call Big Lou at 800-568-2790.
At Uline, they know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS. That's right, 718-WORKERS, because your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
Hey, it's Alan Hahn. Rings End is your locally owned Benjamin Moore retailer. They're your store for quality with a full line of brilliant and durable Benjamin Moore paints. They're your store for inspiration with thousands of colors and a variety of sheens. And Rings End is your store for expertise with one-on-one advice for contractors and homeowners. Insist on Benjamin Moore paint from Rings End because the gorgeous color you love can't be matched in another brand of paint.
Gold is now nearly $5,200 an ounce, and silver is at an all-time high. Now is the best time to cash in on your unused gold and silver by going to the Estates Roadshow. Gold and silver, old rings, chains, and even broken jewelry. Don't wait. Cash in while gold and silver are hot. 3 locations this week: Staten Island as well as Clark and Old Bridge, New Jersey. Bring your gold, silver, coins, diamonds, and watches, even broken pieces, and get cash on the spot. The prices of gold and silver are at an all-time high, so there's never been a better time to sell. No appointments, no fees, no pressure. Just friendly, professional buyers with over 35 years in the business. Go to the Estates Roadshow Monday through Friday in Clark, New Jersey at the Holiday Inn, Staten Island at the Hilton Garden Inn, and Friday through Tuesday in Old Bridge at TMT Cash for Gold, the bright yellow building on Route 9 South. Get some cash in your hands today at the Estates Roadshow. For more info, follow Estates Roadshow on Facebook or go to tmtcashforgold.com.
Step inside the game you love with the NBA app. Tap to watch every game as it's happening.
Jalen Brunson does it again!
And never miss a moment of the jaw-dropping action. Get closer to the players than anywhere else. Follow the latest schedules, scores, and stats. Keep up with every story from across the league. And with NBA ID, it's all personalized to you. The game lives here. Download today.
Make it hot, baby. You know what I'm saying, Tom? Set the mood.
Yo, this is one of those songs that, like, when you're a kid, you're singing.
Your parents
you're
like, what the hell you say?
It's like you have no idea what you're singing about. But you love the song, you know the lyrics, you're into it, and it's like, man.
What's the most embarrassing song that you sang that you didn't realize what it was saying, and you actually said, "Word, like, whoa, I don't know if I should be screaming this out loud."
Probably what you quoted earlier from Friday. Mine.
See, mine would have been from the window to the wall to the switchboard off my skeet. Like, dang, hold on, what they saying?
What are we actually saying?
Like, whoa.
But even like, again, like singing that song as a 8-year-old.
Yo,
who was getting high?
You know what's crazy? My parents, like an old song, I was like, oh my God, y'all was nasty. Y'all want to talk stuff about us? Clarence Thomas.
Oh, yeah.
I be stroking.
I was doing the race the other day, running a half marathon. And
you was listening to I Be Stroking?
No. Marvin Gaye pulls up with Sexual Healing. And like, why am I 11 years old singing this song?
You in there. When I get that, hey mama, feeling, and the sexual
Why am I singing that song?
Come on.
I mean, but it could be worse.
Just got paid.
There you go.
Friday night, party jumping, feel all right.
You know what
Booty shaking.
You know what
so
happened?
disrespectful.
You know what happened?
Even 1 Minute Man, Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
When Jay hopped on the ring, it's like, what am I saying?
My
about?
neck, my back.
No, 1 Minute Man.
I know. But my neck, my back too.
Yeah.
Like, hold up.
Bunch of songs
Patra.
as a kid.
Patra used to come on. Pull up to my bumper, baby, in your long black limousine. Like, hold on, what is it? Mama, what limousine she talking about?
Or like the Usher song. Any Usher song, you can really say.
Yeah.
7 o'clock on the dot.
12 play.
It's a bunch of Cisco, that thong song.
Well, the thong, we just talking about a pair of underwear. I ain't tripping on that. Let's go to the calls, man. We got 2 minutes left.
800-919-3776.
Hey, damn, slow it down then.
Bill.
Four
What's
corners.
Up, Atlantic City, Phil. Talk to us, baby.
Good afternoon, Ty. Good afternoon, Bart. Bart, you have me dying with that.
Yeah, you was in there.
I was young in the club.
Yes.
Acting a fool. Unbelievable. But I want to talk about the Jets. I was watching the Jake Aspen show on YouTube. They were breaking down film. It's got to be Reese, the way he holds the edge. And he's going to have to chase around, the running quarterbacks in the division, the pass receiving running backs in the division. It's got to be Reese. And at 16, forget about Ty Simpson. I like the corners if they fall. I like the receivers if they fall. But I'm not feeling Ty Simpson.
Yeah, I feel like you go get proven players that can help you win this year. You know what I mean? Quarterback, you push that down the road to next year, right?
If you get it next year. That's the fine ointment.
But Ty Simpson ain't going to help you play this year. He ain't going to help you win nothing this year.
I'm specifically talking about this idea that I don't disagree with, by the way, but of Aaron Glenn pushing the quarterback question to next year when he's not guaranteed a next year.
Exactly. Brian Daboll addressed the issue, and he still didn't make it to the next year.
And that's the funny thing.
And the quarterback looked like he could play.
That's the funny thing, because the Giants were in the same exact situation a year ago. And they somehow
went for the quarterback.
Got it right at quarterback, but the coach still lost his job because they couldn't stop blowing fourth quarter leads. So maybe, if you're a Jet fan and people are like, oh, why are you rooting against Aaron Glenn? I just don't think he's good. Maybe the Jets find their quarterback, but they're still bad enough to where the head coach is gone.
So you just don't believe in Aaron Glenn at all. Out of 1 out of 10, what's your confidence level in Aaron Glenn?
Oh, I'm at
to
1.
lead
a 1.
You don't think he can lead people?
What's the redeemable quality from last year? Give me something you looked at and you said, all right, he did that very well.
I think he might have took it like a G. Sometimes losing and not folding and not losing confidence and trying to still have confidence when you shouldn't is a quality. I mean, he didn't fold. He didn't jump from his belief system. I believe in what we're doing, and I know what we're building. And the person that's building usually sees it and believes in it before the person sees it. Because when we're trying to see if we believe somebody, we need tangible things to say, okay, I see what you're saying.
He believed in it so much that before the end of the season, he fired his defensive coordinator.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
He fired his offensive coordinator.
See, you missed my point. I'm talking about now. I'm not talking
his players.
I'm talking about now. You think the plan to trade all those players just happened now? No, of course not.
But I'm asking you for something that you watch, because you talked about tangible. Love the word. Because everything about the argument we had yesterday, you were basing it on hope, and I was giving you evidence of last year of what I saw. There's nothing tangible that you can take from what we saw from the Jets a season ago and say, that's the thing I'm gravitating toward that gives me optimism. Because even when you bring up Kyle Shanahan, his first year.
He won 4 games?
No, they were 6-10 his first year.
I thought he was 4-13.
Which is double the amount of wins the Jets had, right? Kyle Shanahan also was coaching in a Super Bowl as an offensive coordinator. It's the 6th highest offense in NFL history.
That's right. He blew after blowing the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
he blew the season.
But at least he made it to a Super Bowl, right? You also brought up Bill Belichick, who had won championships.
Dan Quinn went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, he was the offensive coordinator. You brought up Bill Belichick. Oh, yeah, who had won Super Bowls as a coordinator. This guy doesn't have any of that on his resume.
So what you did as a coordinator, because I'm not giving him any of the credit for the winning that the Lions did. So I'm not going to give him the credit as a coordinator either.
Well, I'm saying the defenses weren't great in Detroit. Now, his excuse would be all the injuries they had, especially in that last year.
Right, he'll say that he had the 10th the scoring defense, 10th.
But
even though they gave up a bunch of yards. Yeah.
It fluctuated.
I mean, but what I'm saying is I'm optimistic about seeing, because as soon as I thought that they had the right guy, it turned out to be the wrong guy. Right? When they had Todd Bowles, you're like, oh, we're going to figure it out.
He was the right guy for another team.
Right. So we thought that. So why not use reverse psychology on myself and say, well, because we think that he's the wrong guy, maybe he is the right guy, because maybe he can turn it around.
I want to end with my baseball take I started with. We got Michael K coming up next, the K Show from 1 to 3. I don't think it is unfair for people to be critical of Aaron Judge, who for the majority of his career has struggled in big spots. And I say majority because the outlier was last year in the postseason where he hit 500. So if people want to be critical of that part of Aaron Judge's game, that to me is fair. The people I don't want to hear from are those who, for the last 2 weeks, told me the World Baseball Classic didn't matter. Because if you don't think those games matter, then the at-bats that Judge had in these games should not have mattered. And so I just want it to be fair. If you were locked into the WBC and you were invested emotionally and you want to break it down and say Judge flopped in a big spot, which is not all that dissimilar from what he's done throughout the majority of his career, I'm cool with that. I'm just not here for the people who all they kept telling me was these exhibition games don't count. They are ready for opening day. And now all of a sudden today they want to pounce on Judge. I think the lack of consistency, to me, is the flaw in that argument.
You're acting like the people that call this show, listen to this show, they supposed to be rational. They're crazed fans, man. They're passionate. They're not gonna let.
But they weren't.
They're not gonna let facts get in the way.
But that's my point. They weren't passionate about Team USA.
They're passionate about Aaron Judge and the Yankees, and he represents them at all times. So it's more about that than anything.
I hear that. It was great working with you this week. Chris Carlin back tomorrow, fresh off of a nice little road trip.
He's not back tomorrow.
Is he not?
No, he's still having fun on the road.
Oh, is that true?
He's living his best life. Living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you.
I thought he was back tomorrow.
Oh, because they didn't invite you back Thursday. You thought it was a wrap. Like, they must be back together. Nope.
Because we talked about expiration dates to start the show. Like, when does that Judge postseason expire?
It's like
my expiration date is today.
It's like when your cousin come over and stuff like that. You're like, all right, man, it's time for you to go home, man. We love you. We have fun, but yeah, you got to go down.
It's the you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the
hell out of here.
Out of here. Coming up next, the K Show. Michael K takes you from 1 to 3. Then at 3 o'clock, you got DHR live from Calandras. Bart, shout out to you, my man. It's been a fun week.
I holla.
I'll see you soon. Ty Butler signing off. Load up the lines for Michael K. 800-919-3776. He's coming up next right here on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
25 a month, 5 whole years. Same sweet number in your ears. Check it in a year, check it in 5. This ain't my optimum 5, but price is still alive. 25 a month, 5 whole years. Same sweet number in your ears. Get Optimum famously